farts to cut your sideburns.
Stay still. You know how like back. I love that fucking soundbite. You know how back in the day, different dojos, like the sensei would go to different dojos and challenge the other sensei to take over their students.
Because I have to
imagine
move
those
my
other hairdressers who show up with samurai swords.
headphone shit over,
take over
from
their,
the other one,
hair
and it
salon.
loses its mapping. It's not like I was saying anything anyway.
Oh my god.
The content won't be missed.
Alright, you want to talk about Gavin Newsom? Stupid idiot.
How's it going, man? How's the weekend?
Yeah, we have Kenneth Copeland, which is the best name right now because there's like all these memes about coping with Donald Trump losing. And the fact that his name is Copeland is so funny. So here's Kenneth. We've talked about Kenneth because he's a televangelist who is such an evil fuck. I mean, his whole face is just demonic, you know. People say his face, he looks like the villain from The Mask.
Caught up on the Desto seasonals. Oh, nice.
And they're really accurate.
When you guys grab that real quick.
Yeah, give Simon
All
that.
up to date.
Man, this guy is something. So here's how he reacts to President Trump losing the election.
The media said what? The media said Joe Biden's president.
Don't you
Hell's Elden.
God
Yeah, good man.
Who's president?
Yeah, good to get back into it.
Why does
all things are possible with God.
What I don't get is like God. If God did decide who's president, Joe Biden won.
Oh fuck! I thought that
you're refusing to acknowledge God's will. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Good to
It's
get
like
back
we
in.
only agree with God. We only call it God's will when He does what we want Him to do. God spoke, dude. He didn't want your guy.
The media said what?
What? The media said what?
Joe Biden's president.
God, this guy's a dickhead.
Oh my god, he's scary.
Oh yeah, he's terrifying.
Like the Joker.
Yeah, you know, people talk about.
I feel like it's 2 seconds from like.
Did you watch the?
Yeah.
Did you watch The Last of Us?
He is the Joker, man. You know, people say about like all these conspiracies about Democrats drinking baby blood and shit. I mean, this motherfucker drinks baby blood.
Yeah, dude. Oh yeah.
Trust
What do you
me on
think?
that.
I enjoyed it. I think it's pretty cool. Looking forward to the next set. See how it plays out. It was well done. Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was cool.
You know,
Looking forward to
God
the next
decided,
set.
man. He was there. If he's all powerful, trust me. You know, this played out how he wanted.
Like it managed to keep my
Don't laugh in
attention,
God's
which
face.
these days, if it can do
I
that,
love it. They refuse
pretty
to
good.
accept God's will all of a sudden.
I guess there is like laughter therapy, right? I guess that's kind of like what they're doing subconsciously.
It reminds me of like Serenity Now, Insanity Later. Look at this. He is. Oh, there was like a whole like 3-slide.
Yeah, that is him.
3
I was
slide.
gonna try the
There's
twin
3
blade.
different expressions.
It looks pretty cool. You two-hand it. Voo, 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 voo. Voo, 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 voo.
So, oh, my document. Get that off there. So, let's see. We have some other Copeland stuff.
Ha! Ha ha! Woo, ha ha! Woo, ha!
Oh, you know, we talked about him. He's the guy who goes, all things are possible with God.
Yeah.
Except Trump winning, apparently. You know what I mean? That was the one thing he couldn't do.
Alright, where's me little checklisty?
This guy's such a piece of shit, you guys.
Yeah, I did that.
Fear of this.
And grab the lift,
This
Grace.
coronavirus
No, God, this one.
is faith
Go
in its
up the
ability to hurt
lift
your kidney.
and past the praying enemies by sneaking around on the right side.
the-
Go into the
the
room,
fear of
then
it.
out through the other
What
side.
are we going to do?
Climb the
What are we
ladder
gonna
to
do?
the top.
Yeah, you gotta
Then
soundbite
climb
that
the
one.
next
Zach.
ladder
What are we gonna
What
do?
are we going to do?
Oh, you already
Run to
have
the
it.
other side, hop over to the ledge on the left to the wall below,
Hey,
run across the
Your job's
bridge.
not
Oh,
your
for fuck's
source.
sake.
if it is, you're in trouble.
You bet your fucking ass the job is the source.
Jesus is your source.
Jesus
Whose
ain't
list is
food,
that?
it's not.
Just the
No,
round
it's
table
his
one.
source.
It's
your
on
sword.
the
Yours
Round
sound
Table
well.
Guides, Weeping
Yeah.
Off
Peninsula.
of Jesus.
Jesus is your
Sure.
sword, but not mine.
It's alright,
You know what I mean?
Jesus
it's
is
to
your
find
source.
this Edgar bloke.
Jesus is your sword.
Before I do that, actually.
This is the guy who, by the way, he went viral. We talked about him years ago when he was like, some journalist
Sharp-ass
ambushed
fucking
him
thing.
on his private jet. He owns like a $200 million private jet.
I wanted to do
Yeah.
some damage.
Okay, yeah.
Alpha.
So this guy's a total fuck. I mean, evil dude, who doesn't pay taxes, by the way. You know, I've heard he's a religion. It's Jesus Christ and all that, and the church doesn't pay taxes. But this guy is like all politics. You know, it's like there needs to be some. I mean, this guy should be paying fucking taxes. He's cruising around in private jets and mansions. He's talking about politics. Let's tax this motherfucker.
Yeah, they have a lot though, depending on what you do.
I mean, Scientology, they don't pay taxes.
Yeah, that was a huge scandal though. Scientology was like.
Oh, you mean on like a lot of stuff to do on the list?
The government. They were gonna tax Scientology, and then they like.
I was just like
started suing everybody in government, and ruining everybody's lives and shit.
I thought, well, at least that would do all the things for me.
I want to be
like
different.
Things.
What the fuck am I paying taxes for? You know what I mean? Fuck it.
Jesus is your source.
Jesus is my source. Pay taxes on that shit. Hey, you guys all owe me 10% of your income. That's what the church says. You guys all owe me 10% of your income. Come on.
On the full game walkthrough,
If
yeah.
it is, you're in trouble.
No good?
Wink.
Jesus is your source.
No,
Whatever you do right now, don't you stop tithing.
I guess I could get a more completionist one. Yeah, it probably depends what I'm doing,
like
obviously.
a Jew and kind of an atheist.
I think I just want to do the main
Tithing
quests
is when you
and
all the
then I'll
it's
flush
a
out
Christian
the rest
thing
later.
or a Catholic thing. I don't know. It's a Jesus thing. You pay 10% of all of your income to the church. So that's what tithing is.
Jesus.
So he says,
Whoa!
time's got to be tough because of
Whoa!
COVID, but don't you stop tithing.
That sounds insane. People really do that?
Bruh.
Yeah.
10% over their
That
income.
was
Bruh.
Skippy was saying he was going to do.
That's like an agent fee.
Oh, that's alright. It's alright. It's alright.
That's what they do, man. They're
Oh, get off me! Get off me!
They're all so Hollywood without knowing.
Ah!
they invented that fucking agent fee, man.
Stop sowing offerings. Well, they won't let us go to church. Well, email it in there, text and give or something, but you get your tithe in that church.
That's right,
If
the
he
big
has to
boy.
go take it
Does this guy
down
pay
there,
tithe on his $1 billion a year? I'd like to know who he tithes to. Fucker. I bet you he doesn't. If I had to guess. He's like, I own the church. Who's tithing?
drop it off and stick it under the door or something. You get that tithe in that church, you get that offering in that church, and then you go home and you do what we're supposed to do.
That's just weird. Like even if it's even if it comes from a good place, the whole concept.
Being
of
about
that
that sounds
10%,
awful.
You got no
Yeah,
You can just
exemption for that?
use the tail.
It's just weird to see him demanded like that.
NPC questline checklist
Yeah.
I pasted.
you-
And then,
Oh right,
well,
I
and
thought
then-
it was
and then
this
see
one.
it
I didn't
next
know
to
they
this
had
one here.
like. Yeah,
People
I
are
see
not
what you're
even
saying.
working right now.
See him
How are
demanding
you,
it
sir?
next to this.
We'd just like to ask you about why you don't want to fly commercial. Why
Yeah,
have you
that's
said
the
that
one.
you won't fly commercial? You said that it's like
Hit me
getting
with that. You have any 10% sound bites? Now's a good time.
into a tube with a bunch of
Oh, yeah,
demons.
there you go. Talk to
Why
it.
do you think
Oh
that?
yeah, he
Yeah.
said flying coaches is like being on a tube with a bunch of demons, dude. This guy's fucking so good.
Listen to me just a second. Not the people. The main reason is because of the need. If I flew commercial, I'd have
Turn
to
left
stop
at the second hill in
65%
the
of what I'm
north
doing.
past the
That's really the main.
past the barn.
Isn't
Yeah,
it true
fucking
that you
oath,
want to
man.
fly commercial so that you can fly in luxury? How much money did you pay for Tyler Perry's Gulfstream jet, for example?
Well, for example, that's really none of your business. But
Isn't it the business of your donors?
listen,
This woman's amazing.
I paid.
He's so not down with this.
He's
Kinda
ready to
caught me
kill
off
her.
guard here. Okay.
Certainly. Well, if you'd like to come out here, I'd like to give you a chance to catch your breath and
This one was
have
great.
a conversation. We don't want to. We
I'd
don't
love
want
to
to
see.
catch you off
I'd love
guard.
to see our politicians being grilled like this.
Inside edition. You got to get this now. Hey, you listening to me? My wife thinks Inside Edition is, oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Now,
Got him.
thank you, Lord. Help me. Just let me pray this.
Well, let me just ask you a really simple question. A lot of people
like
think
how he
it's
wants that
unbecoming for a preacher
He's
to
got
live
demon eyes, bro. Straight up demonize.
Live a life of luxury and to fly around in private jets. What's your response to that?
Very simple. It takes a lot of money to do what we do. We have brought over 100, let's see, the latest figures just came out.
He's sweating, man.
122 million people to the Lord Jesus Christ. Let me give you another example.
What did that even mean?
Last May, I was scheduled for Lagos, Nigeria. That's a long ways. I had a week off, and I was scheduled for Peru. And I prayed about it, and
Fuck,
I
he's
thought,
creepy. Yeah, man.
I'm
Proper
not
like
missing that dedication in Jerusalem. Without the
like,
airplane that we
weird
have, that I bought
ritual
from Thailand,
shit going on.
and I didn't pay anywhere. And Tyler's one of the greatest guys. He made that airplane so cheap for me, I couldn't help but buy it.
Like doing
Well, my
sacrifices
question
in the
then-
Lord's
well,
name
Can
and
you look
shit,
it
you know?
up? Can you look up how much he paid for the plane?
What is that supposed
Bet
to
you
mean?
it's he made it so damn cheap. It was only $100 million.
This person said in Germany you pay 7% church tax by default, collected out of your monthly paycheck.
Oh yeah, I've heard about
To
that.
get rid of it, you have to excommunicate from your religion.
Yeah, I learned. Well, I went to Germany for
Dude.
exchange trip in high school, and that shit blew my fucking mind.
And
Yeah,
one,
they take it straight out of your fucking check, bro.
I
They
just never knew.
they garnish your wages. Oh yeah,
Foreign exchange student?
yeah,
oh yeah, Ethan
yeah.
was,
I don't think you've ever met me.
It
really?
was a long time ago. It was in high school. Yeah, I went to Germany for a
Great
month.
experience, though.
That's
Oh,
sick.
just a
dude.
month?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was a
I
month.
like it.
This article from the Washington Post said 54 million.
Oh, he made it so damn
Made
cheap
it
for
so
me.
cheap.
I just had to buy it. 54. Dude, Tyler Perry's rich as a motherfucker. Bro,
Also,
54 million
someone
for-
else here said 100% Christian thing. Catholic churches just do donations with those weird baskets.
Yeah.
Just an important note.
I'm
since
down with
most
the
of us
Catholic
Weed.
shit.
Don't like the concept.
So, correct me if I'm wrong. The Catholics are the people who are just do whatever they want kind of vibe.
Claymore? I
Or
don't
is
think
that
I
the-
ever
or
used one
Catholic
of
is the
those
Pope
ones.
shit.
I like how
So what's the
generic
difference
it
between
sounds.
Christian?
Like it's nothing.
The fuck is Christian Catholic? Because the Pope is Catholic.
Yeah.
Ain't that the Christian
There-
thing?
You
There was
couldn't
this
get
thing
much more
called
bog
schism.
standard.
The schism? What?
Although, I mean, the moveset's kind of bog
Or,
standard.
Great song.
or rather, the schism was when the Orthodox Church broke off. It's the Reformation. You know, like Martin Luther, you've probably heard of before.
Whoa.
Catholicism used to be the dominant, like the one big Christian religion, but it's since broken off into some subgroup.
But isn't,
Protestantism.
isn't Christianity like the whole?
Yeah,
okay.
Christianity.
Religion.
Christianity refers to all Christians. That's all type. That includes
So
Catholics,
what is her
Protestants.
comment, man?
What is what?
Because she said it's a Christian thing.
The comment.
Well, the tithing is in the Testament, I believe. Yeah.
Oh, it's in
That's
New
the Ask My
Testament, guys,
Final
come on.
builder. You think, oh, really?
The guy,
That's
the guy
fucking
who's
cool,
like,
man.
and also you have to give me 10% of your money. Yeah, well, Copeland.
Okay, all right, but I want to get to the
I fucking
demons
love
because
it.
people are very concerned
It's
about
awesome.
that comment.
Chance here
The
inside
somersault.
edition. I love your eyes. And
Calm down.
here's
dude.
what happened. We flew
This fucking
in
guy.
21 days, 70 hours, 40,000 miles.
That's not that
There's a
much,
part where
really.
he gets really upset. I know we watched this video, but man, it's
Yeah.
so good. Just running off all this, like there's a part where he gets really mad. Here, I think it's like right here. He like snaps.
People, I'm talking about the Bible. The
It's
blessing
in
of
the
Abraham.
Bible.
The blessing of
Abraham.
Abraham. Look at his neck. His neck shit jiggle when he shakes his
was
head.
extremely wealthy, and he had a covenant with God. It's not the Jewish blessing; it's the Abrahamic blessing.
We don't like that
I
Jewish
get
blessing.
excited talking about it because I love it. And I started out deep in debt
I
Uh,
with
feel like
nothing,
if you believe in anything,
which is another story. But anyway,
this guy I would believe is evil.
Yeah, I mean everything he talks about is just. So I think that the gimmick with him is like he and other preachers like him, these evangelicals, they preach. I forget the total name of it, but it's like rich.
Oh,
Like they
that's it.
say, like if you believe in God, God blesses you with riches, literal monetary wealth. That's his way of showing that he
It's
loves
called,
you.
prosperity gospel.
Yeah, so like they found a way to convince people that if they gave their money to him, that they would also get rich. So it's almost like a lottery thing. It's almost like a pyramid, God pyramid scheme, you know?
Someone just gave you their tithe.
Oh, someone just gave me a tithe? How much was
You
it?
say that
$5.
Bro, come on, that ain't a Were you telling me you made only $50 this month?
Well,
Step up your donations, man. Get those tithes in the door. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how hard time it is. If you think money is your source, I'm your source. Get that 10% in any way you can.
that it's biblical and that there's a foundation in the Bible for that.
Just when somebody gets all angry. Oh,
I
here it
had
is.
to learn this, like
Coming
I
up.
said, from the Bible and from my spiritual mentor, Oral Roberts. And I learned it from him, working with him, and then he was close friends until he died. And he took the same heat for believing God would prosper you that I've taken over the years. And Abraham was very, very
wealthy.
wealthy
This person
man.
said something. He said, "I was raised in a Catholic cult. Please be careful with what you say about Catholicism. It's incredibly damaging, and I've been in therapy for a long time to recover."
What does that mean? That I need to do a trigger warning or something?
Well, because I think you said something like, "Isn't the Catholic the ones that do whatever they want?" It sounds like it's the complete opposite.
Oh, but there's but there's a sect of Christianity that's like super chill about everything, right? And they're
There's
like,
plenty of them. I mean,
they don't believe in going to
Yeah,
church
I guess
and
it's
stuff.
far from the
there's
Catholic, though.
a huge, you know how there's Orthodox Jews and Reformed Jews.
Yeah.
Like you can think about it like that, but with many, many, many
Man, I
more
can't
subdivisions
believe
than
I-
Judaism has.
Well,
Because I was
So
trying to
it
find
really
the site
depends.
that had the
But
checklist
Catholicism
on
is
it.
not the chill
I can't
one.
believe it
I'm pretty
used
sure.
the
Whatever
one.
you're thinking of,
I
it's
thought it
not.
was. I
Oh,
thought there was
okay.
only one.
but I'm kind of confused about. Please be careful with what you say
Wasted my
about
time.
Catholicism. Huh. Okay.
Okay.
Well,
where
granted, I don't know
is
anything
this
about Catholicism,
weed?
so.
But I'm glad you're out and going to therapy
To the detailed walkthrough.
to
No, I just
undo
need to
whatever
find
damage
this
they did.
Edgar.
I gave $50, so thank you for the tithe.
Yeah.
He's
That's
around here.
awesome. Although if you ask me, I
Jesus is
I still think that you probably made more than $500 this month. But I'll let you pass.
Easy.
Dude, 10%'s a
People are
lot.
gonna think you're not joking.
Yeah.
You gotta watch what
No,
you're
I'm just-
saying. I
I'm,
know you're kidding, but people are gonna start.
it's just
thinking you're
10%
not.
is so much. You know what I mean? Like, damn.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I just want to point out we're getting conflicting prices on the plane, but he does have supposedly 3. So
What?
3 of them? Why the fuck would you need 3 planes?
Yeah.
Well, it's probably the church organization. Not that makes it better. But he
Right.
probably personally doesn't own the plane. But obviously he owns it.
Come on, Dan.
He's
So-
stealing it.
Galatians chapter 3. If
That's funny.
you belong to Christ,
All right, shut up. Over it.
That ended up taking a lot longer than I thought. We could do a little ad.
All right,
we should
let's-
pay our tithes to our sponsors.
Let's do our tithes to our sponsors.
I love that. Okay.
Today we
Stand by.
have, you know it, you love it, Honey. Join honey.com/H3. You know about Honey, guys. It's the free online shopping aid that clips coupons, scours the entire internet for the best coupons, and automatically applies them at
Can I-
checkout.
Oh, yeah.
Kurt Gang. Honey is basically your online shopping best friend. Here's how it works. You get Honey on your computer for free in 2 easy clicks. And then when you're checking out on one of over 30,000 supported sites, Honey pops up and all you have to do is click Apply Coupons. Boom! Wait a few seconds as Honey searches for coupons
Oh,
for
no!
that site. If Honey finds the code, it'll apply the best one to your cart. We always save money with it. It's ridiculous. Hila's a pretty heavy online shopper, and I mean, it's pretty safe to say you've saved hundreds, if not thousands of dollars.
Yeah, I'm not. I would say that's not an exaggeration.
It's ridiculous. It's free. It's super easy to install. It's like a widely used, widely trusted, reputable. It's like a win-win situation, you know. It's found its 17 million members, over $2 billion in savings.
Wow.
And Honey supports all kinds of retailers from tech and gaming sites to fashion brands and even food delivery. It's so simple. If you have a computer, Honey should be on it. It's free and works with whatever browser you use. You can get Honey for free today at joinhoney.com/H3. That's joinhoney.com/H3 so they know that we sent you so that you can support your super nation. That's Honey. Thanks, Honey, for supporting this episode. We love Honey. And finally, we have an old classic, eh? Quip. An old Quip. I've missed you, my friend. You know about Quip? Okay, I'm obsessed with oral hygiene. It's a pulsating tube. You click it. Listen to this. Mamma mia. Come on, baby.
Like the black.
Yeah, the black one's pretty dope. Look. Brushing your teeth is kind of a big deal. You know? If you could go wrong, you can go wrong with brushing. You can use too much pressure.
Yeah, I've
you
done
can get,
it all.
You can
I do
get,
it all wrong. I'm
yeah.
The worst.
Right.
Right.
The bristles can be too hard. You can damage your gums. I mean, there's so much. You can not clean enough. People say, you know what I've heard dentists say? The death creeps in through the gums. People who don't.
Hey, don't tell me that.
People who, well, you have clean gums. I'm just saying, people who don't have good oral hygiene die sooner. Because all the bacteria in their mouth and shit seeps into their fucking body. I swear to God. Why? You have good teeth. You take good care of your mouth.
I try, but it's never enough. I don't have Eurogene.
Well, just because your gums are receding doesn't mean that you're gonna die from having a fucked up mouth. You know, your gums look healthy.
Okay.
You know. Quip. This isn't their claim, but I'm claiming Quip adds years to your life. Here's how it works. First of all, it's got the soft bristles that I love. It doesn't hurt the gums. It feels natural and beautiful. Some of the best bristles in the game. You turn it on, it times 2 minutes, and it pulsates every 30 seconds to let you know when to switch quadrants. So it goes, wing, wing, and you go, oh, time to switch this one, wing, wing, time to switch this one. 2 minutes to make sure you get that perfect dentist-recommended brush. It's way cheaper than the competition, and it's frankly just as good. It's sleek. It's easy to carry around with you. It's got it all.
Ooh, you're loading into Elden as well.
They also deliver brush heads, floss, toothpaste refills every 3 months.
Fuck this, I'm just
from just $5. Shipping is free. You can save time and skip the store. This top pops off. Put on a new one. Bob's your uncle. You're ready to go. If you go to getquip.com/H3 right now, you'll get your first refill for free. That's your first refill for free at getquip.com/H3. That's spelled GETQUIP.com/H3. That's Quip. Better oral health made simple. Oh, yeah, and they start at just $25. So, come on.
Who you kidding?
Thank you to our sponsors.
Thank you very much.
All right, we were going to talk about Gavin Newsom now. You know, I've been giving I've been giving the Republicans a lot of shit, so it's only fair that Gavin Newsom gets it from me today, because that guy's a fucking idiot.
What was he thinking?
You know, I didn't have a strong opinion on Gavin. He seemed to be doing well, and I don't know. What was your opinion on Gavin? Do you have an opinion on Gavin Newsom?
Are you asking me or Dan?
Dan.
I knew it.
I'm not a huge fan, but I don't know.
Why? What didn't you like about him before this whole scandal?
I mean, he's very much an establishment Democrat in California, which means, you know, he's kind of got a long history of controversial things. He was the mayor of San Francisco for a long time, and it's
Pretty
a lot
progressive area, no?
It's a progressive area, but I mean, the social situation in San Francisco, as you're probably aware, is pretty awful. The homelessness situation and everything, and you know, a lot of people lay a lot of the blame for the current state of San Francisco at his leadership, the time that he was in charge there. So, but I don't know. It's all kind of hearsay. I don't really have a huge, strong opinion on him. But this shit is fucking
Well, he won
infuriating.
governorship, so some people liked him, but
I mean, he was the lieutenant governor to Jerry Brown for many years, so he was sort of coordinated. It's
I
kind of the way
see.
it works in California. So,
well, anyway, Gavin Newsom has
Thanks,
been
Dan.
very forceful with COVID. He called the statewide lockdown. He's been issuing a lot of mandates and this and that's about COVID. And even yesterday, he issued a curfew. You know, we have a month-long curfew in California now.
I didn't watch the news.
as
no.
of last night,
As of last night in California, what's the curfew?
it's 10 p.m. You have to.
10 p.m. to like 5 a.m.
Yep.
Only essential travel.
How are people not already doing that? But okay.
I mean,
Well,
there are
we're doing anyway.
restaurants and.
No, I'm not
places
going
are
anywhere.
open.
I don't understand that. Like, what is that aiming to curtail? Like, just bars and restaurants? Because
Yeah.
Like
'cause I d-
hanging out for pleasure, which you shouldn't really do right now.
Because I'm thinking like I don't do anything in that time.
Because you're being safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like you.
If you're meeting at 10 p.m., you're meeting to like hang out with friends.
Jesus, it
Drink.
hits hard. What the fuck?
And then you start to get more loose
loosey
about
goosey. It's
social
alcohol.
distancing. Yeah.
So anyway, there's that new restriction. But literally like a day before, he was filmed at this huge dinner party, not social distancing and nobody wearing masks, which is like basically what every health official's been saying don't do, especially with
Including him.
yeah, well, including him,
I just saw
especially
it.
him.
I couldn't believe it.
And you know, with Thanksgiving
It
coming
was
up,
late tonight by a woman
this
who was
is the exact type of thing that
We're
everyone's saying don't do.
yeah.
Thanksgiving is going to be such a disaster. I'm sorry to say, but yesterday we had 190,000 new cases, 2,000 deaths, 70,000 current hospitalizations, and there's so many people that just, you know, they want to
I'm
get
still
together for
hearing-
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I'm still hearing from people that like their families still doing Thanksgiving, like different people that I know.
Look,
And
look,
it's wild.
Thanksgiving is like the most cherished American holiday, where everybody comes together, and it's coming off like the shittiest year ever, where everyone's isolated.
I know,
So
but
I understand
mean,
people's desire to do
they should
Thanksgiving.
cherish each other more than a holiday that you'll be able to do next year.
I understand people want to do it, but
Yeah.
the thing is that now is
I need
the
to
most
find out
dangerous
where
time to
Edgar
do it.
is.
And I'm
Just
afraid
chill here
that
a bit.
come December, when we start seeing spikes, like it's already out of control, but by the second week of December, shit is going to be so
And
crazy.
I'm hearing more and more people now who know other people that just got it. Like it's getting like everyone knows someone that has it right now. I can tell you like 5 different
Oh,
people that just told
right.
me they know someone that
Yeah.
just got it.
Yeah.
So it's
He was
becoming
just
like
chilling on
really
the fucking
The
thing.
good
everywhere.
thing, the good thing is that the vaccine is like right. It's like literally right around the fucking corner. But these last, the thing is, like, let's say we get it available. They're going to start by vaccinating old people and frontline workers, which is, you know, well deserved. And then it's probably not going to be till mid next year where the general public is going to start getting access to it. So the good news is that the death rate will fall off significantly with old people being vaccinated, but there's still going to be a shit ton of tragic, unnecessary deaths. And boy, the next few months, I'm just telling you right now, as someone who's been right about COVID from the beginning, so you should listen to me. You may not listen to me on other things, but on this one, I'm right. The next 3 months are going to be catastrophic. Catastrophic.
Oh, here a lot of people in the chat have COVID, or this person's mom has it. She's
Yeah.
a hairdresser and she got it from a client.
Yeah, you know. The problem, of course, with Thanksgiving's dinner is that you bringing 10, 20, 30 people into a closed space, and even if everyone's wearing masks, you got to take it off to eat. You got to sit around a table. One person's infected, they don't know it. I mean, you know, people are walking out of there with COVID who didn't have it before. That's for sure. December and January is going to be
Are
horrible.
you guys gonna get the vaccine when it comes out? Most
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah, as soon as it's available, I'll take that shit. Fucking immediately. Immediately.
I have it and I'm 15. I had COVID. Me and my husband have it.
Wow, there's a lot of people in the chat that have COVID.
Yeah,
That's
my
crazy.
neighbor died from it.
His what?
My neighbor just
shit.
died from it yesterday. This person said. It's really scary. You really don't want to play with it. Like, I know it really sucks. I'm craving just hanging out with people, just doing like regular things. It's so annoying.
The thing is,
dying to go back to normal, but it's really scary. Until then, it's not worth it.
the problem is that our government, first of all, Congress has completely and utterly failed us. They have completely and utterly fucking failed us as a society, as a nation. It's so unforgivable that all Americans have gotten is $1,200.
So many messages still. This person, I have COVID-19, it sucks. I still have COVID side effects. I just read.
Yeah, that's the thing that scares me, is all these side effects and lasting effects. People don't know the extent of what this virus does and how long.
My 7-year-old has it. Oh no.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's really fucked. Congress has totally failed us. They've had one stimulus bill months ago, and our lives are being destroyed. So many people are unemployed. So many people are being forced to decide if they need to go work or if they want to be safe. And frankly, they don't have an option because they need money to work. Yeah, our Congress has totally fucking failed us to the point. It's just.
How are people gonna stay home if they have to go work to feed their family?
They can't. They can't. That's the thing. It's like, sure, you have a 2% chance of dying from COVID, but you have a 100% chance of dying if you don't have fucking money to feed your family. So obviously, don't blame them. But our society is just, there's no safety net, and there's no guidance, and there's no leadership. So at this point, all you can do is do your best to protect yourself. So if you are in the good fortune of being able to stay home, work from home, not go to Thanksgiving, all this shit, I mean, you really just got to worry about yourself at this point, because like nobody in our government and our society is really trying to help. It's just a nightmare. And I'm very afraid of what's going to come in January. By January, it's going to be crazy. I think it's going to surprise even me. But anyway, just be careful, man. So anyway, back to Gavin Newsom, this fuck.
This fuckhead.
After all that prelude, here he is, Damn, somebody really got his ass good, by the way. Somebody was waiting for this fucking picture, you know what I mean?
Yeah. What was he thinking? This is insane.
What he was thinking is probably... well, to give him as much of the benefit of the doubt, he's probably thinking, we all got tested.
No.
It's all safe.
You gotta know better than that. He's the governor.
I agree. And as the governor, you have to especially acknowledge how dangerous a picture like this will be.
We've been invited by friends that we would really love to see, but we're not gonna go.
I'm just trying to say what I think he was thinking. I mean, I wouldn't go to this either.
You know, the other people at this dinner were also like California Medical Association like heads and stuff. So it's not just him, it's like all of the medical leadership.
What I don't get is like, aren't you actually just worried about COVID on a personal level? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, forget that you're a governor and that now that there's photos of you doing this, you undermine your authority and your messaging. And now, do you know how many more people are going to go have Thanksgiving dinner with their family that maybe would have thought about it because of you fucking doing this, you stupid fucking loser? Like, so many people are going to see this photo and be like, well, the governor's doing it, so I'm going to go have Thanksgiving dinner with my family. You fuck. You fucking stupid fuck.
And the problem when you get invited, like, you guys may get invited to something and people will say, oh, it's going to be outdoors, we'll sit outside, it'll be
he
fine.
lied about it, by the way.
No, what happens is that people just don't stick to it. You see people,
Especially have a couple
you get
drinks.
loose,
Yeah.
it gets cold outside, you want to go inside. It's just not going to stick, and at some point you're going to find yourself inside.
He lied to the press. First, he was like, we were outdoors, we were all taking precautions, and then they're like, well, actually, it was indoors, and you had to close the door because you're being fucking loud.
Stop!
There's no protocol here. This is like just straight up
Just a regular
pre-COVID
thing.
era.
Yeah.
What a douche. I mean, dude, sorry, but this lapse of judgment is kind of unforgivable. It's like, simply because the act itself is whatever, you know. He said, we all make mistakes and poor judgment, which is like, okay, cool. Yeah, you're right. But you're the fucking governor telling people to stay indoors.
Yeah.
And your stupid decision to do this is going to cost people lives. So people are going to see this and say, I'm going to go have Thanksgiving with family. You really fucked up, dude. It's humiliating, bro.
Someone is saying, what if they all had the vaccine? And like, you know what? Even if they all know it's safe,
optics,
then you can't set this example to other people. It doesn't matter how you look at it.
If they all had the vaccine, I mean, well, if that's true, there's no evidence of it, but yeah. Like he was saying, it's the optics, right? They'll have the vaccine. I'd like to know why they got it before.
Yeah.
That too.
They don't have the vaccine.
No.
I mean, we have no evidence to assume that. Oh, what a fuck. What a fuck.
He blew it.
He blew it. He did. He blew it, you know? And I got to give it up to, I mean, Biden's been really good on COVID, man. He's been really good. Maybe he's just more scared of it, as he should be.
I'm sure he's more scared of it, yeah.
Somebody's saying you gotta check my TikTok on Rudy Giuliani that went viral last night.
Oh, link it. I've got plenty of Rudy content here.
Yeah,
Don't
we're
worry
talking about
that.
Rudy today.
Yeah.
AB, can you get us that TikTok?
Did you hear the, since we're talking about the vaccine, on a brighter note, the whole news about this Moderna vaccine, how it, like, is potentially super beneficial even beyond COVID?
No.
It's like this vaccine that they made is a whole new type of vaccine that that they've been trying to make work for years. That's going to open up like a ton of.
Is this the 95% one?
Yeah, it's like it's a type of vaccine where they don't actually inject the virus. Like, you know how?
Oh, is it nasal spray?
No, I think it's still an injection, but it's just that they don't use dead bits of the virus to vaccinate you. They use like mRNA technology to like trick your body into producing antibodies. They've been trying to do this for years, and I guess because of the massive rush to find a coronavirus
extra
vaccine,
funding and stuff.
Right, they've actually had like a major breakthrough in that. So there's maybe a little bit of good news.
I want that
all of it.
dude. 95%, yes.
Sounds pretty good.
I'll take both. Can I take both?
And to get hot, I got hairy legs.
Okay, Joe. Well, we're talking about COVID right now, Joe.
This person says, my mom told me that COVID doesn't live in Idaho, and she wanted to have Thanksgiving and said if I wear a mask, she will laugh at me.
Yeah. There's a,
Idaho's like
I'm
one
sorry.
of the worst states.
unfortunately,
I don't know what to say. I'm sorry.
unfortunately, there's a lot of people who think. One of the saddest things I heard was a nurse saying that there's people literally dying of COVID, dying on a respirator, who are still thinking it's a conspiracy and that it's something else, and they don't understand what's killing them.
That's sad.
You know, this is the cost of having, you know, a president that doesn't live in reality, and it's the reason why there's almost 200,000 cases yesterday and 2,000 deaths.
Run with.
So,
I'm not sure.
you know, I don't know why people are so callous about this. It's so odd. It's just so odd. If people were dying in any other way,
I'm just like, I find myself dreaming of what's going on in Australia, right? Where they're
New
completely,
Zealand.
Right?
I think
they're completely
Australia's
over
kind of.
it.
Oh, there's a lot of countries that are like all
yeah, you're
good.
thinking New Zealand.
New Zealand,
I
maybe?
think Australia's kind of fucked, actually.
Okay, so New Zealand. Sorry.
I saw DJ Tiesto, I believe his name. He played for a crowd in Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwan has like
They just had the Ultra Music Festival there.
Could get
Yeah.
too into
So there.
arcades.
A lot of the Asian countries have performed a lot better than the West.
Well, yeah, because wearing masks is part of the social norm there.
Yeah.
People wear masks even before COVID.
But also just
You
being
know, I'm
like,
trying so hard to not like
obedient
just use a
to
straight sword,
something.
like I have
like it
all
has
the
to
other
be part
times.
of the culture.
Because
I'm seeing
there's so
in
many
Israel,
cool
it's the same
like
problem
swords
as here.
in this
People
game.
don't listen. And it's
Yeah.
Like,
really
I thought,
bad in
I was like,
Israel
I'll
too.
try like, I'll
Well,
try using
it's
it.
true.
I'm just,
I mean,
I
you
know
know,
for
in America,
100% I'm
we
just gonna
have
go
this
back in
rugged
and start using some
individualism
fucking
and
straight
freedom
sword.
and everything, which, you know,
It's just
is
too
true.
fun.
But I do think people would be more willing to chip in if there wasn't, like there's that aspect which is gonna always be part of American society, which is part of the cool and sometimes bad aspect. In this case, bad. So like you can't discount that, but I think a lot more people would be chipping in if we had clear messaging and good leadership.
Yeah,
if wearing a mask was portrayed as patriotic instead of being some kind of soy boy beta cuck shit like Donald Trump. I mean, God bless Joe Rogan, but like even he on his podcast is saying wearing mask isn't manly.
I think he walked that back. Or
he walked it back.
Yeah, I think.
Well, once you say it once, the damage is done.
Taken out of context and he was joking or whatever.
Well, it's not. It's really not that. It's like
okay.
Fucking this alpha male shit is actually getting people killed now. So.
Especially when you're saying it when you have a
so
staff doctor testing everybody that comes into 10 feet within your perimeter, you know?
I just... yeah, it's really just this whole messaging that it makes you a baby or a sheep or something. It's just fucking crazy.
Ooh, true.
We want freedom for the world!
Yeah. Somehow they equate wearing a mask to a tyrannical breach of freedom.
Same shit.
Which they're free not to wear a mask, right? Like that's the irony of it. We're just asking nicely so that people don't fucking die. If 2,000 people died in a terrorist attack, last time 2,000 people died in a terrorist attack, how many people died in 9/11? Dan, it was like 3,000, right?
I believe it was around 3,000.
3,000 people died in a terrorist attack, and we spent like trillions of dollars killing fucking millions of people in the Middle East.
I just want to say, this person, I think this is a great attitude. She's saying, I love wearing a mask. It makes me feel less anxious out in public.
Right.
Okay, so
I agree.
Yeah, totally.
I totally agree. You get to cover half of your
so I need to
face.
put
What else
some
do you
in
need?
faith if I want to use these.
It's a dream.
Yeah. No,
you don't need to wear makeup. You don't need to worry about having some shit in your mouth, some teeth.
I got a Joker mask, and
wait,
like
this
there's been
bonfire right
instances where
now.
I
Go
scared the
forward
shit
and
out of
out the
people.
left wall. If there's a graveyard, you're at
It's
the
in my
phone
car,
front.
but
it's second best.
yeah, it's like the full like smile, and it's like right under the eyes.
You gotta get it. Go get it. We'll wait.
Interesting. Good tip.
I gotta see this. Of course, Zap walks around with the Joker
Here,
mask.
look, only 5 cases in Australia. Someone.
Oh, Australia is doing really good. Okay.
5 cases in Australia? Holy shit.
Oh, you guys made it through the winter too, because he said that. Yeah.
Whoa.
Well, they just came out of the winter, and
this thing hits hard as shit.
But
curved grain.
I
hate this
because I follow a few people, just like fashion bloggers.
I hate the bloodhounds.
And sometimes I'll see their stories, and I see this girl like in a party. And I'm like, oh my god, she's so irresponsible to post that. And then I realized she posted the next story. She's saying, chill everyone, I'm in Australia. We're like back to normal here.
Yeah.
I'm sorry for everyone else.
I know, and everyone's giving her all this shit.
Better than
I'm reading the areas that had corona severely in Australia.
At the back. Oh, okay,
the
walls
and I think that's the
crumbled.
thing.
I
is
see.
They just can't do that here. People
better than 2020
will not
boys.
stand for it.
Rise up!
They will not
get
stand
your guns. They're trying to. They go all of a sudden. They go to full on fucking militia. Rise up! Get your guns, boys! And people who aren't even in the lockdown area come down. Like that kid Kyle Rittenberger or whatever the fuck. Come on, boys, get your guns. They're locking down a neighborhood in New York. It's Civil War. Tyranny is here, boys.
But it only took you about 20 minutes to get 2 of them. Oh, hell yeah. Mate, that's a 20 minutes is nothing.
Come on now, boys, get your guns.
You don't have to smell stinky breath from people. This is what people are saying in the chat.
There's a lockdown in Queens, boys. Get your guns. The tyranny is here. Anyway.
All right.
Gavin Newsom fucked up big time. We don't like him. Boys, there's a neighborhood going into lockdown in the Bronx. We're gonna grab our guns down here in South Carolina and head on up to stop the tyranny. It's like doesn't even involve them.
You don't get that too much later, yeah.
Oh,
whoa.
Yeah, fucking
Jesus,
awesome.
man,
That
what
is
the
kinda
fuck?
creepy.
Yeah. Can't you get a normal mask?
Oh my god, Zach.
Fucking sick. What are you talking about, dude?
Do you get a lot of looks when you walk around like that? Isn't it embarrassing?
No, I love the attention.
You feel badass?
Yeah.
You feel people are scared of you?
No, there's been instances where they're like, "Holy shit, bro, you scared the shit out of me."
Running or jump attack. That's fucking
Crazy
awesome.
ass. Zach's always up to something. Yeah, I would probably freak if I saw. I might do a double take on you. I probably walk an extra large circle around you. You know, 12 feet instead of 6. Fan. So there's more. Okay, so here.
You might
Vin
have a
Diesel,
birds foot thing. True.
friend of
Good
the
idea. I do have
So we
one of
found out
those.
that Vin Diesel has a Facebook page where he's been
Oh, that's rune acquisition.
been posting cringe memes for years. Years, you understand? So let me take you a walk through Vin. Vin Diesel posted this: one race, one love, one world.
What?
Craft some.
What race is this?
Oh, I don't have my crafting.
I don't
stuff
know,
yet.
man.
The Pixel Man.
Look at this shit. Great
What?
inspiration. We will find a way, or we will make one.
Oh my god.
He looks like he's 4 feet tall in this. Why is he so short?
Yeah, I forgot.
What do you think makes the
He's so
Photoshop for
good.
him?
I'm thinking what happens is people just send them to him and he thinks they're all cool and reposts them.
Why is he so short? Look how short he is.
In Limgrave, yeah, I'll gotta go back and I'll have to go back and get it.
But this guy's like 4 feet. Whoever this, like, right? Am I crazy?
Oh no, he's 6 feet.
I think
Maybe
it's an
'cause
angle thing.
It's an ancient Greek warrior. They were shorter back then.
It's fucking hot.
I don't know.
Okay. Looks like an obvious Spartacus thing. Vin
The
Diesel, this
message
was
is
his
I bet they're
profile
about farming.
photo at
Oh,
one
really?
point. Swear to God.
And then fresh
Look how beautiful she is.
I love that.
You can kind of tell it's him, though.
Kind of.
Talk to me, baby. Let me see if I shrink it a lot,
Talk
if
to
you
me,
can
baby.
tell. The fuck is that? Not really. Doesn't really help. I was wondering, you know. Here's Vin
my
peeking
God.
through some paper.
What?
No,
I don't
so
know why this
beautiful.
is really weird.
He's such an icon. He's so
Someone save
beautiful.
me.
It looks like you're in a bathroom in Japan, or you're changing in Japan. You know they're like made of
Golden
paper, some
centipede, what is that?
walls. You're in a paper. You're in a you're in the room changing, and you look over and you see this. Vin book activated. Password accepted.
Poor bastard doesn't have no armament
35
prevent.
million family members online.
Yeah, I'll get one eventually.
Is that meant to be his
I
hand?
know,
Because
I know
that
he's-
perspective
Yeah, I
is
think
not
so.
right.
Alpha.
Talk to me, baby.
Talk to me. I really do love our planet. Cool.
Nice quote.
Cool, dude. Me too, man. I really do love our planet.
You should write a book.
This is, I really don't know, but there he is. Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah,
are
yeah, I
the
know he's not
pineapples
carrying
there?
one. I just wanted to kill him.
One side is like nature. What's going on?
Hey, Vin Diesel, what's going on in this photo?
Am I right or wrong?
I think you're wrong. I don't get it. He's like
Cheap piece
living
of
on the
shit.
edge of
Guys, really? Look how beautiful she is.
Cheap bastard.
you do
Drop
look
me
good.
your
He's like
fucking
living on the
sword.
edge of society and nature. He's this bird. I think that's the message. He's the bird on the edge of everything. But the pineapples don't make any sense. Those are out there.
Oh, bro, I might have even got it and not
I
known.
love you.
Thank you.
You angels can turn hate to
So I
love,
noticed
change
that the
poison into
videos over
medicine,
the
and replace doubt with
pickup.
dreams.
Thing.
Hmm.
Talk to me, baby.
Beautiful. Look at his face.
The photo. Yeah.
You know, he thinks he's a sex icon, but he's kind of an odd-looking dude. I mean, he's jacked, so I accept the action hero stuff, but I hope you always have a reason to smile. What is this? A fucking like poster from your you know, your preschool like hospital nurse room? Thanks, Vin. Here he is on a tiger
What?
face.
God, wow.
Wow, rawr.
That's the weirdest fan club.
How about this? 27 million. Let's go. Angels do exist.
It's all distorted.
Talk to me, baby. 7 bajillion. Oh, looks like he's jerking off a horse.
Women is turning the beautiful world.
Just the right hype.
What's the Joe Pesci song?
Tippy armament. Didn't expect
the lady. Eat out my ass. Treat all the ladies like trash. Eat out my ass. So many people, and still one reaches for his inner peace. What in the fuck? So many people, and still one reaches for. What is that?
For
I've done that so many times.
life. What does it say?
It doesn't really make sense.
Okay.
But he's
We're
soul
just
searching.
not on his level.
Finn is not enlightened. I mean, I could tell you. I don't know. I just feel like someone who's enlightened doesn't post this stuff. You know what I mean? Oops. Jesus. He calls it Vin book. Oh, he's a fairy this time. Okay, I gotta read this. Let me zoom in. He says He says positivity is free here for the taking. Inspiration awaits only to be recognized, and confidence is always encouraged. However, please enter our world with caution, for there are angels abound. And if you are unaccustomed to love and compassion, you may be in for a shock. He's making these because he says, like, there's no way he just said that. He's talking about Vin book. He made this.
Did he ever publish a book? The Vin book?
Yeah, does he have a book? We will oh, fuck, bro. He did a 9/11 shit.
Oh, God.
With Comic Sans. We will never forget. Here he is on the phone. Man.
I know that Ian has been reading the Matthew McConaughey book.
It sounds like it's actually good. I've been.
How was that,
reviews.
Ian?
It's a good read.
Yeah.
It's funny. I thought it was just going to be a book of quotes.
Yeah.
It's autobiographical, right?
Yeah, but he has a lot of stories that I'm like, did this really happen?
Right.
Like he had a
Yeah.
like a 2-page description of his dad giving CPR to a bird and bringing it back to life that drowned in his toilet bowl and.
Oh, that's
I'm like, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw him interviewing everywhere when the book came out, and he told some of the stories, and I had the same reaction. Like, did that
You know
really
what's funny
happen?
is Howard Stern did an interview with him, and he's like, a lot of the stuff in
Yeah,
here is
I
like
need to get the rest of
super
your book so
fucked
I
up.
can learn to craft it.
And Matthew's like, no,
I
it's
was
all
just
good.
gonna
And
look
Howard's
up,
like, no,
see if
you're
I can
really.
find it
'cause
somewhere
the fact that you don't
quickly.
understand how fucked up this is concerning. Like
He's like a Paul Bunyan character, you know.
Larger than life. Well,
let's get some howdies going.
It does sound interesting, though.
Ela, can I turn your attention to this? How could drops of water know themselves to be a river, yet the river flows on?
Why is this? He looks so stupid in that drop.
He's in a drop, bruh. Send this to your brother. Water memes. How could drops of water know themselves to be in a river? Well, I don't think.
I want the Vin book.
God, that quote. Oh, he didn't make the quote. Okay. Just like Vin book.
It's so good.
Believe in your dreams. I don't think you need to attribute that to anybody. It's like pretty generic. It's like, hey.
These are all things that he posted himself.
Yeah, they're from his Facebook page. Oh, that's fucking sick, bro.
His Facebook page he ran himself and it called it Vin Book.
Oh.
And he was very active on
it's
it.
the Facebook Vin
Yeah.
book.
Yes.
I
Right.
thought he was like hinting at an actual book coming out.
God, man.
No, he referred to
don't
his
have
page
both
as
the
Vin
bosses
Book,
in today, and like
he would interact with his
people
fans on
still
there all
like,
the
oh,
time.
you're gonna head into the
Basically,
office on
anybody that
Wednesday?
submitted something,
Like, no,
he was just
obviously
very
not.
positive, so he'd share all of it.
Obviously not.
Oh.
I get really strong Jeremy Renner vibes.
Renner, yeah,
Renner.
for sure.
Jeremy Renner was
Same
kind of
energy.
worse though, because he had like a behind the paywall thing.
Yeah.
Renner book was wild.
It was really wild.
He had the app, right?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
the Renner that you had
Renner
to
app.
pay for, and he's like a multi-millionaire Hollywood star, and he's charging his fans for like Headshots. Fucking weird. Okay, let's talk about Rudy. Because, like, I know you got... I mean, this isn't politics. I have to say, this is not politics. This is straight up stoogery. This is going down in history. Rudy Giuliani has been put in charge of Donald Trump's legal battles in the courts to try to overturn the election. I heard somebody from the New York Times describe it as the Republicans need Lawrence of Arabia, and what they got is Curly Moe and what's the name of the three? Curly Moe and Larry.
That's the joke.
What?
Because Lawrence of Arabia, Larry.
That's not a joke. Lawrence of Arabia is a great leader, and then the Three Stooges are fucking stupid.
That's the connection between the two that makes it. Anyways, it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
Larry is short for Lawrence.
Larry.
Yeah, I don't think that was the joke they're making. Do you want to argue about it?
Ethan, you gotta move on. It doesn't
move on.
matter.
Doesn't matter.
Well, you know, let's get to the bottom of
Ethan
this.
has this thing that I think it comes from his family.
Yeah, it does.
All, someone will say something like a fact, like they know it for sure, and then everyone else is like, "You're wrong," and then they'll argue for hours, googling and like
so annoying.
they'll argue for hours to figure out who is wrong and who had it right.
I hope I'm the least, but like my brother and my dad take it to the.
And like it's little things that don't even matter. No one cares.
I did it to my mom recently, but she said something that was like so annoying. She said, "What did you remember what she said?" And I started arguing with her.
It happens weekly. No, I don't.
No, it doesn't. God, what did she say though? I wish I could give you guys an example.
What was it? What?
She goes, whatever. Anyway, here's Rudy Giuliani. So people say, apparently hairdressers are saying it's not hair dye, which makes sense to me because why would hair dye bleed? I mean, you wash it out. You don't bleed it.
It could be what you said, actually. It could be like a spray that kind of adds color.
I think
like
that's
temporary solutions.
It's super ghetto. That means like the morning of, he did some dark spray to fill in his balding. So here, well, regardless of, here's what happened.
Pennsylvania, Michigan, Wisconsin, Nevada, and Arizona.
So he's trying to talk about how there's an election fraud. It was stolen. I mean, really serious shit, right? And then meanwhile, he's literally melting on camera.
It sort of reminds of 30 years ago, they had federal judges doing consent decrees over elections. So you got a federal judge overseeing the election.
You missed it. You missed.
Oh, he doesn't know it's there.
He knows it's dripping.
Dude, look at you.
I can't say what's going to be done about.
Oh, he has drips
What an
on his
insane period this
dog.
was. And how good was it, man? Holy shit, it was amazing.
Just got back from the jerk off booth
It was like
across from
there was
Four
oh
Seasons
god,
Total
I'm just
Landscape.
basking about it, think about it now. There was no excuses required. People just couldn't show up. Whole weeks of not seeing people.
I know about it.
It was
I really
so
can't
good.
give you an opinion on that.
Oh my god.
I think obviously
whole weeks, bro. Didn't
every
even
election
see
official should
Didn't
learn
even
something
leave the
from
house.
this
Wasn't
and
expected.
be
There was
very,
no
very careful
idiots in the
with the next election.
streets.
I know there's a lot of
Oh
information.
god,
Yeah.
it was so good.
He's obviously a very serious individual. Someone else, I saw a TikTok where he like blows his nose and then wipes it all over his face.
Yeah, it's the next link.
Halfway there, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Is
Got
that
one,
the one
man.
Yeah, that's
This is
actually
how
the
you-
one someone
Oh,
submitted.
that's the person.
Oh, really? I saw that. I saw
My
that.
goodness, this is how you win cases in a courtroom.
Why isn't someone asking
Oh,
about
there
it?
we go. He just wiped it.
Put it in his mouth.
Don't go from.
Well, if you thought that was gross. I mean, he's literally the most vile. He is the most vile, and he's just such a fuck up. This is the man who's in charge of the most, you know.
He's sweating so much. He's so wet.
So
It's just a shame that these people are in a position of power because they're actually funny. Like, I just want to enjoy the humor.
I mean, this guy couldn't. He couldn't fucking. I don't think this guy could win a court case to save his life, man.
Yeah. Could win shit, man. God, what an awesome time this was, man.
This is serious stuff, you know? This is just 1 week after he held a press conference at Four Seasons Total Landscaping. I mean, the guy is straight out
just a few weeks after he got caught by Borat. That
And
was all like this month, dude.
That's
He's
right. I
had,
forgot
like,
about that.
Like
Holy shit.
Pinocchio shoes. Just happened.
What the fuck is this?
like, this guy should be...
Go away, please.
That's what happens when you
Yeah. I mean, every week with this guy is something that I've never, ever seen before in my life. There we go. I think this is the one I was describing.
Yo, I can't believe this shit. Check it out. So let's ignore the fact
He's back now.
Okay, here we go.
that nobody's
I wonder
wearing
why he's showing
masks
up,
because you
man.
know that shit's
He was never there
imaginary.
before.
Yo, watch my man's over here. Yo, takes out the handkerchief, blowing his nose, takes it booger side in, smears his hands all over it,
in his mouth,
wipes it into his lips, all over his face,
in his eyes.
Son, he's wiping snot all over his face, smearing his hands into it.
What a fucking...
Looks like shit,
But
bro.
also, we're talking about
shit,
COVID,
bro.
right?
Touch
Yeah.
the podium.
Yeah.
I can't believe
awesome.
He is so vile and such a fuck up.
That's fucking
I like
great.
that he then like folds it nicely, kind of, and puts it back. Like,
Yeah,
he thinks he's
very
being
respectful,
polite.
yeah.
Right.
I mean, this is Donald Trump's personal attorney. Why does he not have better representation? Like, you know, Giuliani used to be a respectable guy. He used to be the mayor of fucking New York City. Life is strange, man. Yeah, you remember this, Sheila? Zorg from Fifth Element. Oh, and here he quotes my cousin Vinny, which was...
You guys like you were looking at this New York Times article, and I just thought it was so surreal. The title was like, "Why is Rudy Giuliani melting?"
Mm-hmm. Yeah, people...
Serious article, and they're talking about how he's melting.
Yeah. Somebody's got to put this guy out of his misery. Somebody's got to let this guy just...
Before you say that, I actually have some breaking news. Apparently, his son, who was at that press conference, was just announced to have COVID.
Oh, no, I read that this morning, I think, yeah.
Oh. Well, so
So
I mean,
everyone
maybe
in
he's
this
sick. Maybe that's why it looks like fucking shit.
might be.
He doesn't look healthy, so...
No, not at all.
I don't know if
That's
COVID
sweating.
is a symptom of, like, sweating shit out of your pores.
Maybe about fever. Well, I don't know. the drip.
But his son apparently works with him and Trump and all that. So yeah, I mean, there's a good chance he's gonna get. I mean, I don't know how he's not gonna get COVID up there doing what he's doing.
Far away, probably the closest they got is from here.
Dude, Chris Christie's fat ass was in a he was in a ER for like 2 weeks. They're friends with him and they still don't care. Like their close confidant and friend was in
Yeah.
ER for 2 fucking weeks.
And I saw that
The president.
he said that he was really keeping it safe for the longest time, and then he kind of got loose and went to that one event, and then he got it.
Who? Chris Christie?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would be scared to get it if I was Chris Christie. That guy's not. That guy's Foopish Maximus, bro.
Here to the back of that room, we could do like a. Did you all watch My Cousin Vinny? You know the movie? It's one of my favorite law movies because he comes from Brooklyn. And when the nice lady who said she saw, and then he says to her, "How many fingers do I? How many fingers do I got up?"
Oh my god.
And she says, 3.
That's his
Well, she was too far away to see it was only 2. These people were further away than my cousin Vinny was from the witness. They couldn't see a thing.
Okay, we're gonna quote movies.
That's
Hey, better
movie, you
overturn the
fucking
election.
Stop! Recount. Stop the vote. Keep the vote.
Yeah.
I mean, look, I try not to watch that. This stuff's really been bothering me.
Yeah,
I'm
just
trying
listen
not
to
to let
Joe
it
Pesci.
eat out my ass, treat all the girls like trash. I just feel like everything.
It's the bitches that it gets. There you go. It's the bitches that will get you.
It's just not normal, you guys. What's happening? It's just so far from normal.
It's not normal.
It's just not okay. Like, it's just so fucking odd. It's not normal. Guys.
It's not normal for a president to tweet out conspiracy stuff? QAnon?
I won the election twice. Once in all caps, once in all small. Within 8 hours of each other. It's not normal. Anyway, let's get over that. Okay, we wanted to watch this and get a feeler. Apparently this is, I don't know if this is a big deal or what, but Dan wanted to watch this. It's the trailer for the new Justice League, made by Zack Snyder. Now, Zack Snyder always makes movies that look good, but are always really bad. Well, he made 300.
fans, though.
He made 300, which everybody loves. And he made Watchmen, which I think half of people love. But he made a lot.
And that we just watched?
No,
No, not the movie. Yeah.
So anyway, you guys to kind of tell me, doesn't just have a song? It's not worth getting claimed for this shit. Here, I'll just mute it. Love hurts. Oh shit. Oh no, it's not that. It's Hallelujah, which I was like, oh, it's a Shrek song.
What are we talking about?
The song that is playing the whole time is just Hallelujah, Hallelujah, and I was like, oh, it's Shrek. Yeah. It's a Shrek soundtrack song. For some reason, every Shrek soundtrack song is just a Shrek song forever. Like Smash Mouth is Shrek.
Shrek Mouth.
Somebody once swamped me an onion and I'm washing.
What?
Well, anyway,
Davey came said.
he thinks it's gonna suck.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm just baffled why it's black and white. It's
Such a try hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you could hear the music. Here, I'll play the music for a second.
This isn't just another movie. It's black
The
I like that. Is the movie actually black and white?
No.
Stop! It's just yeah.
I think it's gonna suck. All these superheroes, whenever they get together, it's
This
like.
trailer alone tells me this is gonna suck.
I feel bad for Ben Affleck because I really like him
Ben Affleck is here?
as Batman.
Our best friend?
Well, this isn't even like a new movie. This is the
Gal
one that
Gadot?
came out a couple years ago. Yeah, but this is like
People are saying
the new
lag.
updated
What are
version.
people
Bastard.
complaining about?
Give up your
Oh. Internet
pictures
cutting
to
out?
me.
Is anybody paying attention? Everyone's saying F.
F.
Huh. I mean,
What's
Are
happening?
they just saying F for the trailer?
no, it does have an error.
It
There
lagged for a second.
was- it said live for a second. I think we're back.
It's
I
back.
think the internet might have just dropped out for a moment.
Yeah, I think it just went out for a second.
We
Okay.
back.
Anyway, that.
back. So what? This is not a new movie?
No, this is the one that
it's a
came
new
out
movie.
a couple years ago.
Wait, what?
So why are we
Yeah.
talking about it now?
Yeah, what?
Oh, you don't know what the
Why am I watching this?
Being released.
It's being re-released. Zack Snyder didn't originally make this movie.
Oh. What?
So what is the Schneider cut?
Okay, so he was making this movie, and then he had a personal tragedy and dropped out, and Joss Whedon took over and made the Justice League movie. It came out, it made a lot of money, but pretty much universally everybody thinks
I
it's
never
terrible.
watched that. Yeah, I skipped that shit.
Yeah, it's a bad movie. And
6.3. Damn, that's brutal.
And then for years, fans of Zack Snyder have petitioned Warner Brothers to let him finish his original version of the movie. That's what this is.
But they already filmed it, so what does that mean? He's just gonna make some cuts here and there?
Yeah, it's like a special edition of the movie. I think they shot some new things, but not much. It's mostly just, and then they redid the CG and a bunch of shit.
Nice thing.
But there's like a massive amount of hype building up to this, and I think it's gonna suck just as bad as the first one.
Well, how much can you polish a turd?
Right.
Right.
Yeah, I've got the
put some
Bluetooth USB on
Shrek
here.
music over that, and you got yourself
using my controller.
rodeo.
It's not bad, but I'm feeling like some little, not all the time, like not hugely noticeable, but like sometimes it just like
he's typing Trump, and he's
sort of like
typing
sticks on an
a
input,
loser.
if you know what I mean.
He is.
Awesome.
Sort of almost like it
Hey,
loses
Shil.
connection.
Can we get him to call in?
I'm sorry, I put him in timeout at the same time.
Oh, you got
Here we go.
Should we have him call in?
Yeah, tell him not to kill me.
Dan's saying no. I kind of want to check in on
I'm a
Shu
hard
real
no on
quick.
that.
Let's just check in on him. Shu, message Zach. If you want to call in. I may, you know, I'm not guaranteeing a lot of airtime. I just want to see how you are.
I don't know if is he in the Discord?
I mean, he's messaging, and he's a member.
I think we banned him from the Discord.
We banned him from Discord? Why?
Because he was
harassing people?
I think so, yeah.
Shoo, come on, man. Get your shit together,
I could be
bro.
wrong about that. I mean, I didn't personally ban him, but I want to say somebody.
Well, did somebody ban Shu from Discord?
That happened at one point.
I didn't ban him. No.
I think we may need like a separate way to get.
We need the Shu line.
Yeah, we need like a separate
Well,
way
for
to get
people like Skippy and
yeah.
Shu and stuff, and
Yeah.
people we want, yeah. We need a VIP number.
Yeah.
Shu, can you message Zach, please? I want to talk to you. Gabish?
You want.
Just a
Oh,
heads
he
up,
wants.
according to one of his more recent videos, he's really not happy with you guys again.
Well, when is he ever happy with us?
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're used
But it
to
seems
that.
really.
Should I open it? Yeah, I mean, he's been drinking, which I'm not happy about, but I'm not his mom. I'm not his fucking caretaker, you know? What can I do? You know? But I do want to check
like
in on
little
him.
constant tiny delay cuts out. Yep,
Let's
yep,
see.
yep, yep,
I don't
yep,
see.
exactly
I don't see anything
that.
about me.
And
here.
like, you know, it'll just, you
Shouldn't
can
have
just
22?
feel it like buffering.
I think it got
the input.
deleted.
Yeah,
Almost like you'll
that
hit
sounds
right
like Shu.
and you'll let it go and it'll go.
Okay, this is
Because I don't wipe my ass, bro.
This is the best. This is the best. This is confirmed real. This is not a joke.
Oh.
This is 100 billion% real. The Pope likes this image on Instagram. This is confirmed. This is 1 billion% real. The Pope, El Pepo,
El Pepe.
he liked this fucking post on Instagram. Straight up.
Nice.
Straight the fuck up.
It's the little flurry in it.
There's been great stories like this before, like Ted Cruz, like in
Ra-da-da-da.
stepmom porn on Twitter and stuff. But this is the Pope.
Where is someone to kill?
Amazing.
The Pope.
Wasted it on those
I'll
idiots.
be friends with the Pope, man.
You wanna be?
Yeah.
He's got good taste, huh, Zach? You guys would have a lot to talk about.
Oh yeah, me and the Pope.
Who knew the Pope is an ass man? Clearly. Oh, this is her.
I guess it's kind
How you
of
doing, boys?
nice in a way. He's just a guy.
He's just a guy. He likes ass like everyone else.
You want to look at the positive side
it's
somehow.
fucking
Hey, if
awesome.
God didn't want him liking that photo, he wouldn't have made that girl's ass so
Right.
fat.
right.
Right? She made a comment about it. She's noticed the Pope. I'm trying to find it. The explanation. Oh, she said, my mom hates my ass pics, but the Pope be double tapping.
The holy ass, man.
She's so funny about it. She
She
says,
found her calling in life.
Oh, I saw her just explaining the story. I don't know where it is, but she was saying like she just noticed all of a sudden that the Pope liked her photo, and she went and clicked it, and it was the real Pope.
Yeah.
And then she put it out there.
Pope France ass. It's from the chat.
France ass.
Yeah.
Might get
So the Vatican has launched an investigation into the origin of this like. A full-blown investigation.
Love it.
Pope liking suggestive photo of Brazilian model.
They're gonna put someone as a backup story and blame him.
Yeah, they're gonna throw some intern under the bus, like Ted Cruz did. But you know it was Ted Cruz.
Yeah.
The question is, let's go to Pope Francis's. Did Pope Francis like the ass, or was it a fucking?
What?
You know, I wonder who runs the Pope's account. If it's just some like fucking intern they found on.
Someone who forgot to switch accounts and they
Yeah,
just liked it.
like it's just some normal dude who, you know what I mean?
I mean, it's equally
in the bathroom,
as
forgot to switch.
embarrassing. I feel like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I can rule the Pope out. At first, I was like, God, I hope it was actually the Pope, but he definitely has nothing to do with this account. You know, it's just weird photos of him being like, the Pope, the chicken guy. Come on, who you kidding, huh? I am the Pope. You come onto my Instagram account and you like big Brazilian ass. When did I deserve this disrespect?
But you know, even the people who manage his account are probably really. I'm assuming it's not just like a young intern, is it?
Dude, whoever did that is gotta be scared, because the Vatican don't fuck around. When they find you, they'll make sure you go to hell. They'd be like, "Yo, God, this guy."
She's been blessed, like.
Oh, really? I didn't think
literally
it would
blessed.
die.
Yeah, I wonder if she got. I wonder if
She
she
probably got so many followers.
Dude, getting a Pope like,
Yeah.
getting the Pope to like your ass photo on Instagram is like, like play that church music, like Gregorian chants. Could you have anything like that, Zach?
Yeah, let me pull it up.
Pull that up.
I mean, we say Papa bless, but when Popey
Papa bless.
blesses you,
Oh, this is it when you likes your ass. Oh, Angel gets its wings. A new girl got her fat ass wings.
a new influencer.
A
is born.
dude, when the Pope likes a fat ass, a fart fetish just smells of fat. Nice fart from a big fat ass. Where's that Gregorian chat, Zach?
It seems to be read out in my database.
Greg.
Do we have her account?
Oops. Let me get a picture of her ass.
Can we go to her account?
Yeah, I've got it here. You got it right here. This is what the Pope does when he jerks off and he comes.
He probably has a live music. Someone is.
Alright, so what was I doing?
Yeah, he's got a whole choir in the Pope's chambers.
Maybe there's a wall so they don't have to see the action taking place.
Ricky ticky ticky ta 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 ta. Ricky ticky ta ta ta.
Victory.
Manda ata ata rata
Don't say the cursed sentence.
By the blood of the Lamb, God. It won't let me click.
By the blood of the Lamb, by the blood of the Lamb, God.
This is the holy ass, though. This is the photo. I mean, she has a lot now. I don't know if she was big before. She has 2.5 million. We got to do a stained glass window of her in the fucking in the Vatican, because this is the blessed ass. There's no ass like this in the world. By the blood of the ass, by the poop of the ass. This is amazing. Can we actually get a stained glass window? I want to do that.
I want that.
Yeah, we have to look into making a stained glass window of this. This is the blessed ass. I think we need to give reverence to this momentous occasion.
All things are possible with God.
You know, they say that the Pope's actions are ordained by God, that everything he does is ordained by God. That means that God fucking wants to hit that ass.
NPC
That's
icon
right.
on the map. Yeah, I didn't.
And
What
the
are we gonna
Pope,
do?
he did it through the hand of the
I
Pope.
was trying to look for like this.
Exactly.
He liked
The Pope was like,
Jesus.
Do I maybe have to
God is leading my hand, oh Lord. Double tap that ass. By the blood of the lamb, by the poop of the ass. Wow. Yes. Dan, write that down. I want to get that in stained glass. If they're not going to honor her, I will.
She may not have one, yeah.
Yeah, we'll put it in
Our set.
Yeah.
Can I get a copy of that?
No, but you'll get to you'll get to see it when you come to work.
Yeah, you mean you get the photo? The photo's there, man. Anytime you want it.
Anybody out in the audience, if you got a stained glass
Why
guy,
is it always
send 'em our way.
sadness?
We'll find one. AB, look into that. Your research.
All right.
The
You find us a
holy
stained glass.
Find that
guy.
stained
ass
glass.
photo.
Is the ass halal now?
Anyway, now the Vatican's
Sadness
going.
ahead.
They're trying to approach the church or the
I can't
Instagram.
do this.
Vatican wants Instagram to explain why the Pope's account liked the photo of the Brazilian model.
What?
Like, okay, dude.
is that then?
Chances
She's dead.
are the dude was logged in and the
Yep,
Pope liked
she
it.
sure
It's not
is.
Instagram's fault. Again, it's like,
Can I
oh,
take that
what
soul?
happened to God? God's plan for everything. God obviously wanted you to like the photo. Like, there's no accident. You guys deal in God. God is infallible. All of a sudden, with COVID and with Joe Biden winning and with liking this Brazilian
tweeting
model's
Peninsula
aspect,
done.
all of a sudden, God doesn't know what he's doing anymore. Instagram made an error.
Oh, kill Margaret.
No,
Oh, whoops, sorry
God
you did
fucking made this happen, bro. The whole it's not consistent. You know what I mean? Everything is happening as it is. So where's the acceptance? There's no acceptance. The Pope liked her ass. I feel like I'm making a lot of sense.
You are. You're really making a lot of sense.
I hear you. I agree with you.
Right? Like, where's the
Yeah.
consistency? Just fucking own the ass shot. I'm gonna eat your sandwich. We're deep in the show now. But
I mean, he's a human being. I mean, humans got to do
Can
what
I get
humans
an
got to
olive?
do.
That one fell on the floor.
oh, there's no olive. You think the Pope is a virgin?
No way, man. No way.
He's theoretically he is.
I ain't probably fucked.
People are asking why you're not talking about Trisha. Do you want to?
Oh, Trisha? Yeah, I mean, we'll talk about it on Monday.
Yeah, it's just gonna save it to frenemies. I mean, makes more
Trisha's
sense.
in a world of shit.
She's part
What the
of the
fuck?
drama.
She's like drama getting ground zero. Yeah, I mean, we'll talk
Keep
about it on
eating,
Monday.
fatty.
I don't want to talk about it a lot
Keep
today.
eating, fatty.
Thanks.
Well, you're fat.
Thanks. I'm just trying to. I'm hungry. I've been going for a while.
You're fatty.
It's just one bite of bread. I don't see what's the big deal.
I really need
Rude.
to go pee pee.
You have probably a bunch of donations we could read off real quick.
Oh, AB.
Yep. Okay, we have Dodo's Bizarre Adventure for $5. I bought an Ethan ass Kindle. Can't wait to destroy my respiratory system
Thank
and
you.
make COVID jealous. Just
Hell
fuck me
yeah.
up, man.
You're doing good work out there.
Keegan for $10 says, hey, I want to thank you guys for supporting mental health. I was just diagnosed with bipolar disorder and I'm now seeking treatment. Thanks to you all. That's
a tough one, but with treatment's really good. I'm glad you're getting help for that.
We have someone who goes by Merchant for $100 said, just wanted to show some support. Stay golden, H3 podcast.
100.
Thank you.
Peace and love.
Brady said, everyone wants to mention Hila's hair, but let's appreciate Ethan's luscious flowing hair.
Okay. Thank you
Shit
for
came back
Thank you for
so
acknowledging
fast.
me. You know, I'm ready for a haircut again.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, it's like
Your
a month
eyebrow
ago.
is the most surprising part because they all warned that was going to take forever. But
Yeah, I was expecting it to take a long time. And you know, I shaved them again like a week or two later for another look. And I have to say, I've got freakish. My toenails grow freakishly long too, I feel like. So I'm a freak. Should be
One of
studied.
the top comments. Yeah, that's what, yeah, I was going to say that. Another comment said, Ela from Duan. Duan? I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. Sorry. Ela, I love your hair. You always look like a goddess and your hair is bomb. Ethan, you're also good and look like the goddess.
A goddess? I look like a goddess.
I'm really happy that I'm finally trying stuff with my hair.
You've never dyed your hair before, right?
No. It's fun.
Oh, play the Gregarian chant.
I knew that was gonna fucking happen.
By the blood of the Lamb, God.
Thank you. Can I get a Pope-like?
And the Pope like Ela's
By the blood of the Lamb, by the blood of the Lamb, God.
By the blood of the Lamb. I love that Gregarian chant, eh?
Victory, 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 victory,
Makes
victory,
everything
victory.
Why do all these people love Trump, by the way? He's like the most unpious person in the world. Like, Joe Biden is actually a good Christian dude. Like, he goes to services every weekend, and he's like actually a religious, like, pious person.
It's just...
But Trump is like literally not, he's like so unpious. He so doesn't... Okay, whatever. Let's talk about small pee-pee energy. This is a good one. So there was a lot of people very upset about the fact that Harry Styles wore a dress on Vogue. Yeah, it was like a huge fucking issue on Twitter with all the, you know, the usual suspects like Ben Shapiro go, Massey and Candace Owen.
Who cares about what Ben Shapiro thinks about fashion? The guy...
Well, here, let me show you. So this was the photo shoot of Harry Styles with a war dress and a Vogue photo shoot.
He's been doing it for a minute. It's kind of cool. It's been...
Yeah, he's been doing some
stuff
like
like
gender.
that.
It's not
Yeah.
even gender bending, really. It's just more like just
cool.
playing around with fashion, right?
Yeah. Also, it's high fashion. He's working with like the creative director of Gucci. And
Yeah.
this is not for Ben Shapiro.
That's well said for sure. Well, they say
Wet
it's not.
ass P word.
Let me show you. So anyway, this is the photo shoot. Yeah, these are good looks. I mean, this isn't really feminine at all. It's pretty badass. This giant
The giant
chain?
Yeah, it's epic.
What the fuck? That giant chain is pretty next level. I mean, so that's it.
He's
So, yeah.
actually really working this stuff. Like he's still, I don't know. I mean, it looks cool. I mean,
This look I'm not
It's
a fan of
obviously a
too much,
statement,
but
you
but
know?
like this look, I mean, just on a personal level, just as a fashionista, that's funny, me commenting. But you know, but I like these looks a lot. I like this look a lot. But anyway, I appreciate it. So
these are trendsetters.
sure. So anyway, this whole photo shoot set off a avalanche of conservative outrage, starting with Candace Owen. She says, "There is no society that can survive without strong men. The East knows this. In the West, the steady feminization of our men at the same time that Marxism is being taught toward children is not a coincidence. It is an outright attack. Bring back manly men."
She's living in like the Game of Thrones, like
So
the East and the West.
So
And the winter is coming.
Oh, here, let me just continue. So Ben Shapiro picks this up, who's obviously known for being the most masculine man at 5'4", you know, high-pitched voice. There's been...
Extra large and extra hard.
Ben Shapiro, short. He said, in his bio, he says he's like 5'10" or something, but he's clearly like 5'4". Not that I'm making fun of his
I don't
height.
even care about his height.
But I'm just
Let's
saying, like,
see what
for
it
a guy
looks
to
like
talk
on
about-
the day to day. Can we get like a?
Can you look at this,
picture?
though? Oh, it's a Photoshop. Damn, they got me good. But he's not the idea. He's not the idea of masculinity. I mean, to a guy who was out. Anyway, he says this is perfectly in response to Candace Owen. This is perfectly obvious. Anyone who pretends that this is not a referendum on masculinity for men to don floofy dresses is treating you like a fallen idiot. A referendum, one photo shoot, is the whole establishment saying that men need to fucking put on skirts? I mean, what the fuck are you talking about?
is he talking about?
Masculinity and femininity exist. Outward indicators of masculinity and femininity exist in nearly every human culture. Boys are taught to be more masculine in virtually every human culture because the role of men is not always the same as the role of women. The left knows this, of course. The point of Styles doing this photo shoot is to feminize masculinity. Otherwise, why would it be headline-worthy for Styles to don a dress? The left knows this. They openly say that gender is both important and socially constructed, which is why they tell you that a man can be a woman, e.g., despite no biological. I mean, the guy is so. So here's my take on this. Oh, he made a whole video about this? Jesus, man. Fucking milk it.
And not only keyword is female genitalia to the whole dress conversation. Outward indicators of masculinity and femininity exist in nearly every human culture. Right? We train little boys to be masculine, and we train little girls to be more feminine. Right? Read out of them the toxicity of masculinity or the toxicity of femininity. We try to use civilization to civilize children, but boys are boys and girls are girls, right? And these are important.
Shut up.
God, what a way to kill the vibe. This guy.
Yeah, that guy ruins every part.
Listen to him talk about anything.
Got nothing left, mate.
It's
Nothing.
art,
no more
you
drinkies.
dumb. Who cares about what you think? Go wear your bland T-shirt and go on with your life. No one cares.
I'll just keep showing the reactions before I give you my take. He said, there's so much joy to be had in playing with clothes. Oh, yeah. I've never thought too much about what it means. It just becomes this extended part of creating something. That's a very fucking fair statement, you know what I mean? Like, he's just having fun with clothing.
Yeah.
This person says, is this somebody? She says, what is wrong with you people? Absolutely insane and demonic. What's more insane, a dude having fun with clothes or you caring that much about it?
Jesus Christ, calm down. I know, right?
Pretty sure you
He's
saying
so
it's
outraged.
demonic is kind of like mental.
It's a bit over the top, isn't it? When children draw their sticks like figures in school, they put the dress on a female. Who do the put the dress on now? And who represents who's female and male? Imagine the confusion.
That one's nobody, but I saw that comment. It really cracked me up.
God, he's not even the first guy to put on a fucking dress. Like, why is everyone losing their shit over this?
This is, you know, pop stars gender bending has been a thing for a long time.
I mean, even going back to David Bowie and
But
shit.
even like, it's kind of been a thing this year. It's not like he's that groundbreaking with this. Post Malone's been wearing like dresses and skirts lately. It's just fun. Who cares about?
I don't know why he's getting the ire of the conservative, but here's my take. Candace Owen says, "There's no society that can survive without strong men." This is an attack. Bring back manly men. Okay. First of all, you can be whatever the fuck kind of man you want. This has nothing to do with his masculinity.
He still looks very masculine to me.
And the fact that, like, there's no such thing as manly men. I mean, look at the people who are the most popular in pop culture right now. You have people like Joe Rogan who are so fucking alpha male that his balls probably drag on the fucking floor when he walks.
Ah, yeah.
I mean, the dude literally injects testosterone into his neck every morning. Like, there's no lack of manly men. There's a whole diversity of men. You could be whatever the fuck you want. You know? I don't know why everyone has to conform to your idea of masculinity, you dumb fucking weirdo. What does even Marxism mean, you freak? Fuck you.
I'm caught up on the East knows this. I've got to assume she means China. That's because that's usually when the conservatives are upset, they're referring to China.
The East knows this.
Right.
But I think, well, what they mean is the general, like, China, Japan, Southeast Asia kind of thing.
Yeah, but then she goes
But
on
what
to
do they
say-
know? What do they know that we don't know?
Right, and then she goes on to say that it's not a coincidence that this is being taught to us at the same time as Marxism. China is a communist country.
Yeah, what do they know? Yeah, get your messaging straight. By the way, have you seen Japan high fat? The Japanese are like the most stylish fucks ever. Look how they dress.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like the Japanese people, their idea of like gender norms, like they are way in the future. Candace Owen does not know what the fuck she's talking about. Like, sorry,
amazing,
you're so ignorant.
Japanese fashion.
There, I saw a blog.
I can't wait to someday go to Japan.
Such fucking drivel. It's just such nonsense. They're so stupid. They don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
It's
They're
honestly
so angry.
just sad. Like they're so angry and just like they don't.
After entering
This
round
is just a
table,
fun
kill
little
man
thing. Like, what do you
tongue.
guys care about it so much?
Stormvale.
I think it's cool. I think it's very rock and roll.
It is.
Yeah, me
yeah.
too.
I think putting on a
I
skirt is rock and roll. It really
I
is.
agree.
I mean, all the way back to fucking Elton John, David Bowie, you know.
Depeche Mode.
Yeah.
I mean,
And Depeche is like, I don't have the fucking whatever material it is.
Yeah, I mean, they wore makeup. I mean, they wore actual makeup.
You know what it is? The statement is like, I'm so comfortable in my masculinity. I'm so confident
like
that this doesn't make me feel insecure.
I'm so confident in my own skin that I can explore anything. It's just like, it's really inspiring, if anything.
That it's like there's no manly men. You dumb.
What's next? We're gonna talk about feminine women.
Yeah, they do. I mean, yeah, they love talking about that.
Okay.
They want conformity. They want conformity, and they want everyone to think and feel and act the same way, which is funny because there's no consistent messaging. It's all just anger and fear.
Where's the love?
And it's grifting too, frankly. They're all grifters because they all survive.
Right.
They all make a living from peddling this fucking fear, so they all overreacting to every fucking thing to try to get clicks. Such grifters.
Refuse for dialogue, then accept him.
Yeah, I just find it odd that now's the time that they went after Harry Styles, you know. Anyway, yeah. Very odd. And of course, Ben Shapiro is such an obnoxious fucking god. It's just so obnoxious. It's not a referendum on masculinity. Is it challenging the idea of masculinity? I mean, what's wrong with that?
If Joe Rogan put on a dress, would you be happy if he wanted to?
I don't give a fuck if Joe Rogan puts on a dress. I'm just saying that the notion that masculinity is under attack is blatant bullshit. When Joe Rogan's the most popular, like, you know, alpha male kind of shit is like super popular right now. This whole like alpha male thing. I mean, Joe Rogan lives on elk meat. Do you understand? Like, he's over. That kind of masculinity to me is kind of cringy. It's like so over. That to me reeks insecurity. To me. But everybody can be whatever kind of masculine man they want. Whatever masculine means to you. I think it's quite masculine the way that he's able to wear a dress and be confident. You know? And trust me, there are plenty of women who would reach under that dress.
This guy says, one thing that annoys me is that girls can wear boys' clothes, but boys can't wear girls' clothes. Even just the color pink, I get called gay.
Right.
And you know, that is so stupid.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Whenever I show my mom, like, our Teddy Fresh designs, you know, it's really colorful for guys. And she's always like, and guys really wear that? And I'm like, yes, Mom. Yes.
Yeah, and so...
It's just a color.
I agree. Yeah, that's a really good point. You know, women can wear jeans and T-shirts, and that's just another one of the kind of double standards. Like, I don't see Candace Owen and Ben Shapiro making all these high... but yeah, you're right. You should be able to wear what the fuck you want, dude. Anyone want to disagree? Anyone want to call in, debate me on this? Any manly men in the alpha males who think this is a referendum on masculinity? Is there anybody in the audience who injects testosterone into their chode that would like to call in?
This
took me
person
around
is saying,
here.
I think shaming men for wearing feminine clothing is an attack on masculinity.
Good point. That's a great point. Let's get some calls going, Zach. I want to get some people to comment on this. That's a really good point. Yeah, you know, it's like men have enough pressure to conform. Conformity is usually almost always.
Check testosterone into their chode.
I'm trying to wonder, is conformity almost always bad? I don't know what that means. But conformity is like the antithesis of American individualism.
That's right.
Back in the day, women couldn't wear trousers.
Yeah, I remember these little bastards.
Right.
Let me see. Eli's wearing trousers right now. What the fuck?
I don't feel comfortable in dresses at all. It's like, I hate dresses. Hate it. It's a nightmare for me.
Zach, we have people calling in?
No one wants to call in.
Nobody wants to call in? What the fuck kind of show are we doing here? Damn.
You don't have to disagree, I guess.
Nobody, not one soul. Okay, AI Ian, do you disagree? Yeah.
What about regular Ian? Still
Yeah,
regular
Ian
for you?
left. I think International Men's Day kind of upset him, and because he's not a real human, you know.
Oh, the Men's Day got to him, huh?
Yeah.
He's disappeared. I don't know where he went.
It was a little bit triggering.
Ian,
Yeah.
Is that a hammock for your cat that I see in the background?
Yeah, he's posted up.
What? Can we see it? What is
He
it?
loves
What?
it.
What is
How
that?
does it work?
Yeah.
You suction cup it to the window, and then he loves that he gets his little view out there.
You don't open the window, do you?
No.
Yeah, that's scary. I was
Not
like,
this
that.
one.
Man, I don't have cats, so I don't know. But I was like, ugh. Talk about the baby out the window. The baby with the bathwater.
The other windows, sometimes if I open them too much, he puts his whole body weight against the screen, and I panic.
Yeah, that's scary. Well, speaking of International Men's Day, I'm waiting for a call, but you know the quartering. We did a whole thing on the quartering. He in our content court declared International Men's Day dumb. Then all of a sudden, when International Men's Day came around, he got really defensive. He said Pride Month is dumb, Black History Month is dumb, International Women's Day is dumb, International Men's Day is dumb, and we made fun of him. We're like, I don't know how you're lumping in Men's Day with Pride and Black History Month. Like,
right.
Okay, but okay, whatever. So then he says it's all dumb, but all of a sudden, Men's Day comes around and he's getting pretty defensive about his day. Samantha D just said, you know, another reason to stay indoors. Obviously, just a little tongue in cheek. He says, "You're a bitch." Like, bro, you have a problem, Doug.
What kind of person is spending their time tweeting stuff like that?
You're a bitch. Like, that's not even funny. That's just like an attack.
Yeah.
Like, I think you're a douche, bro. You're like not funny or interesting. You just
I
called
think
someone
you
a bitch.
should just go pee in your basement.
I just peed in my basement. My wife.
I
went
pee
out-
in my basement.
That was Belle, yeah. It's awesome.
I just been in my basement.
My wife just went out for pizza without me.
My wife went out for pizza without me.
By the way, he made these like super like frantic videos about how he made it sound like the whole video was just about his wife. It's just so psycho.
So weird.
Yeah, it's like some Trumpism deflection where it's like, that's not even what it was about. It's not even close to what it was about. He says, "You're a bitch," and then he quote tweets it and just says, "Bitch."
My God. In case somebody missed his slam dunk tweet.
Dude, I think I have a feeling I know what the quartering feels about Harry Styles wearing a dress.
That is
I just peed in my basement.
Dude, you're such a... This guy, she just... God. These people, man. Bitch. What can you say about a guy like that? So is there really nobody that wants to call in?
I don't know,
People
but
do want to call in.
Somebody gave a $100 donation. Said, "I drive 3 hours a week for work, and the podcast makes the drive so much easier." Thank you, guys.
Love to hear it.
Yep.
Thank you so much. You know, I'm
Jesus,
seeing
they
lots of
travel 3
members come
hours
in.
for
I don't know
that.
what's going on, but I thank you for that. All you
Yeah,
guys.
fuck
It's
are
really
you
nice.
doing? Just quit.
Well, I'm at the
God,
end
how
of the
much
line
life
here,
are you
so I was
wasting?
hoping to get a call to extend this episode a little bit, but if we-
Going for
You must have to get up
2
Hey,
hours,
Fred.
13
6
minutes.
and get in the car at 7
Okay.
or something.
Well, we'll be back next week.
Oh,
We've got Frenemies,
Who would do
which
that
is
to
going to be a
themselves?
wild ride. There's a lot of drama that Trisha's involved in. It's going to be a lot to talk about. Trisha has been going after Charlie D'Amelio, who's 16 years old, #1 creator on TikTok.
What the fuck?
I saw the whole thing blowing up on Twitter. I was just checking it out really quick, and I just didn't get it.
It's still spiraling.
Can't get
it's
me
still
less.
happening.
Yeah,
But
no
I
worries,
don't
dude.
get what it all even started over. It seems so blown up.
Well, okay, so I don't know if I want to get into it now because we're gonna have to cover it all. But someone
you need
mentioned
my
Logan
voice
defending
lower,
Harry. Yeah, I saw
or
Logan. You know, this
anything
clip's
like
actually
that?
pretty good. Maybe we should watch this. So Logan was defending Harry, and I
No,
have
that's
to
good.
say
Alright,
that
cool, man.
Bring back.
What's his name of his
No,
co-host?
no worries, man. I mean, it's only
Mike.
if the levels aren't right for you, then what the fuck am I doing here? You're the only one watching.
But I have to say, Logan really stood his ground here, and I respect his position. Obviously, I agree with it. But these guys really represent what's out there. Like they actually get
Just
upset
having
and
a
they
vape break.
go,
Old man booked
it's
a
not masculine, bro.
trip to Europe,
like,
the lucky
okay,
bastard.
good.
I don't know what's
going
masculinity
in,
to you, but to me,
September
it still
till
looks
November.
masculine, actually. In
I
those
said,
photos, so
you're
that
going to
just
miss
goes to
my
show you,
40th
like,
birthday.
Anyway.
It's all different
and
in
I have a
our
lot
heads.
planned.
Let's watch this.
Manly men?
Obviously, that's not true. So, yeah, it's all
Because Harry Styles wearing a dress in a field? So my question is like...
It ain't manly, bro.
Bro.
That shit dumb, fuck. That ain't you gotta soundbite that. That ain't manly, bro.
That was some other guy. That wasn't Mike.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
Mike.
yeah, no, I know. No, well, that guy's on. I know it's not Mike, but that's the other guy on the show.
Why?
Mike gets in on it too.
It ain't manly.
What is manly to you? What does it mean? Is manly like being comfortable in your own skin and being
Wearing a
comfortable with who you
baseball
are?
hat backwards.
What I'm gonna do, I
What
think,
people think
Right.
for
about
my
what you're
when
wearing?
my
I get
40th
that, and I
birthday is,
understand it's
Put
okay
deodorant
to
on
I'm gonna
today.
tell.
try new things and do things.
Have you
and I
seen
think
Bobby
it's great for people not
Unimpulsive?
to judge other
No,
people,
no,
but-
no.
Yeah, man.
So
Glad
fucking
you are,
good.
man.
Oh,
Okay,
sick.
hold on
Yeah,
a
I'll check
second.
it out
Let
right
me
now.
speak. He can also have his opinion.
Yeah, I was thinking for my 40th, what I might do is I'll tell, I'm gonna tell people that weekend, yeah, going away somewhere. But really, Mike, I'm just gonna be here playing games by myself. Yes.
I'm warning you right now. Don't touch me.
Okay.
I'm a celebrity.
do you know they... You, man. You're the one named after a Confederate general, Robert Lee.
And I'm a huge fan of him, too. In terms of Confederate generals, dude, he's my man.
Oh my God.
If you like Minions, you like yellow. And if that's your thing, I'm a 10. The size and shape of a woman's mouth is directly proportional to their say that on a first date, and then they start making their mouth smaller. Let me, no,
They start
really
making
mad?
their
He's not coming
smiles
back.
smaller.
I didn't do anything wrong!
Jesus.
You want to get a fire now? We can't get a fire now. I can't even move, bro. You're lucky I can't get up right now.
Both of you just calm down. I need to know if things are rolling, if things are moving smooth. I'm gonna get a nod from Caleb. All-powerful Caleb, the guy who is behind Impulsive. We love him. We don't need any of that. Welcome back to Impulsive, the #1 podcast in the world. Thank you guys for listening, watching, viewing, and subscribing. And I don't know how to say this.
Hey, it's the Crypto Zoo
I lost.
scammer guy.
Actually, I do know how to say that because I've said it a lot before. I lost.
Yeah, but we didn't have to lose with you, bro. Usually when you lose, you just laugh and go, hey, what happened now? But then what the happened here?
Ride or die. You guys are on my team, and we lost as a team.
How are we more hurt than you? That's what I want to know.
The Usos got that power, brother. They got that Uso power.
Not even speaking about their names.
So check it out. We just came back from Saudi Arabia. WWE Crown Jewel. I faced Roman Reigns, the face of the WWE, for the title, the Undisputed Universal Championship. And
Undisputed Universal.
It was a hell of a match. The guy's
Championship.
tough.
Hell of a match. I'm over here looking like Stephen Hawking.
Wrestling's so cringe, isn't it?
How you doing? I dragged my friends into it, and
no, he dragged us.
Yeah, these two apps are very endearing to
They got
both
dragged
him
over
and
there.
Mike, though,
It's
in
'cause
my
they handed
opinion.
me the
If he
phone
could just do that other
that
shit,
I
he'd be
filmed
cool. Oh,
myself,
definitely.
Frog
Remember, like, they
Splash,
were
and
saying
Roman
he
to
had
the
his,
table.
like,
Honestly,
little
bro,
redemption arc
I'll
going,
take that L on the chin
and then
because
this
I
all
don't care.
came out,
Because
you
I
know?
don't care because that video was fucking awesome. That,
Because, like, yeah, we
have
can
a
all,
rod in
you
your
can
head,
all
bro. Of
see
course
it's in
I
there.
You knew this.
You can see it's in there.
You knew.
But then he just does dumb shit.
You looked at it as an opportunity to continue to drive engagement for yourself because you're the only person that you care about. You and now that Danish woman.
How dare you?
And her little dog Daisy.
That is my girlfriend.
Let me just
no,
finish
no, let
this
me
thought.
just.
You dragged me to the Middle East, beautiful country by the way, out there in Saudi Arabia.
It's been on to Bobby Rice.
Which will now be a massive. Let's not get started. To get my ass beat, and did nothing. And only
We did nothing.
Welcome
What are you
to
talking about, bro? Right now, our guest today is one of the funniest people on the planet. You've seen him in countless things like Harold and Kumar, Mad TV, and Love on Netflix. Most recently, he's dominating social clips on your phone from podcast appearances, plus his own Tiger Belly and Bad Friends. It is Bobby Lee. Yeah, yes.
What's up, you?
Yes.
You Confederate motherfucker.
What's up, bro? I like you. You're a fuck machine. Yeah, I can tell, dude. And you got fucking Ahmed over here, dude. What's up? I love the Quran. Don't you love the Quran?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I love what you do. And I love all people, dude. Yeah, you got a fucking thick one down there, like a Cambodian jungle.
Oh my God.
You got fucking Logie Paul right here, right? He's my favorite, dude. You know, I did a movie once with this guy, and he's one of my favorite guys. I think he's very strong. His name is KSI, and it's a movie called Late America. I think he's a real man.
He's a good fighter. He's not a great fighter.
No, no, because I know you guys are all part of the same social media space. KSI, man, what a real thick dick.
Oh, bro, can you imagine how big his dick probably
strong,
is?
thick dick, right?
100%.
Bigger than yours.
Right.
Oh yeah, yours is like sand. Buddy, how are you? Yeah.
Just
Yours, if I
fizzles
touch it, just
to the palm of your hand.
Sand.
Only
Wait,
the chosen one.
Yeah.
You did a movie with KSI?
Yeah, man, he's so good. Good actor, handsome.
He is handsome.
Yeah. And I'm like, dude, if you know, next to the word man in the dictionary, we should have a big black KSI photo.
Oh, so you really like it?
I love him. I asked him, I go, I'm not gay, but I suck it. No, I said, I suck it. And he goes, nah, man. I don't know how to do English. No, man. How do I do English accent?
No blood.
No, man.
No
Yeah,
blood.
Yeah, something like
Wait, Bobby.
Yeah.
You know he's my business partner, right?
You know him?
What do you mean I know him?
I know. I
like-
came in here. I already knew the thing, man.
Okay.
I did trickery with you, man.
Sorcery.
Yeah, just Asian trickery, dude. I know you're a Christian, man. I just fucked around, dude. I love the Jesus. I'm a big fan of yours. I don't know about much, but you know what I heard about you, bro?
Oh, fuck.
Dude, I want to learn how to fuck. I don't do good.
I don't do good.
I know. I heard about you. I heard you like women like you, this and that.
Yeah.
Maybe you could teach me about how to.
No, just because women like you doesn't mean that you're good in the bed. Like women like me up until like.
I see.
So, you know what I'm saying?
When you get in there, it's not good.
I'm just, I'm old. I'm aged.
Right.
Acres trying to pull the season back together out there.
Trying to pull this sponsor read. This episode is sponsored by SeatGeek. You might want tickets to Bobby Lee's next comedy show, or you might be trying to go to a music festival or a major game. SeatGeek puts tickets from all over the web in one place to make buying simple. SeatGeek is the absolute best place to buy tickets. We got the app on our phone. Check it out.
There's like 4 ads in the first 20 minutes.
If we needed to buy a ticket to maybe, I don't know, the next WWE show, SeatGeek would be the perfect place to do that. So it might be a good idea to start
that's all
searching
good.
now. They rate every ticket from
That's
0 to 10
that's
to
all
make sure
good.
you're getting a good deal. Green means good, red means bad. We got the hookup for you guys right now. Use the promo code Logan for $20 off tickets at SeatGeek. That is $20 off your first purchase with the promo code Logan. Make sure you click the link in the description to download the app now. Back to the show.
I subscribe to the West Coast medicine. I know everything you do is based in temples and fucking Buddhism and stuff like that. But I actually, take
I fucking love it.
McDonald's.
Did
I eat McDonald's,
Did you
bro.
just slip in like a hint of racism?
I'm matching him.
Yeah.
I'm matching him.
I don't know
buddy.
if you could be. Wait, is that allowed?
What?
If you're racist, can a white person be racist
Bro.
in joking manner?
Yeah. Let me tell you something right now, dude.
No one even laughed. You guys both didn't laugh at my joke.
Because I wasn't sure if I could laugh.
No, because
It's a genuine question. It's a
The reason
genuine.
why you didn't laugh because I didn't give you consent yet. But what I'm about to say, you're gonna love it. Okay? Can I take you here?
Absolutely.
Okay. You can call me Chin Chong. No. Oh yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Give me.
I don't want it.
I know. Yeah.
No, we don't want to do that.
Yeah. I'm just saying anything goes with me because
Fuck.
I'm not really into cancel
that's right.
culture and I like to be free. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but
if I make fun of you, you can make fun of me.
Yeah, but I have a question. First off, I like that logic. I think that's how the best groups of friends form. Our group of friends is like that. We all make fun of each other. We
Yeah,
roast
they're
each
super
other.
racist.
But let me ask you.
That's what we do here.
That's not true.
I already know what he's gonna say. By the way, we don't Bobby. We don't do this type of shit.
Yeah,
We have a channel here. We're not gonna disrespect it and go down that route. So let me ask you today. What do you
Dude,
Say
dude,
that.
yeah, I have a rocket. You call me I have a rocket, dude.
No.
an intercontinental ballistic missile?
Yeah, you can do it. You can do it. Yeah.
No, you. I don't think you
I
can,
called him-
Bobby.
I called him Koran. Yeah, that's fucked
Not
up.
even my religion.
That's
Don't
fucked
even
up.
say it right. It's
I knew you
Quran.
was a Christian. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
he didn't even say it.
I knew you were a fucking Christian, and I came here. I called you Koran, dude. That's fucked up.
Yeah, but Bobby, some would argue that because of your ethnicity and the difficulties that you've had to face with racism, that you have the liberty to do such thing. We're white kids.
I was addicted to heroin for a decade.
Why does it change your
Yeah,
your
it
fucking
does,
color of your
bro.
skin?
They just
looked at you and assumed you dealt with it.
Bro, let me just say this. I'm warning you right now. Don't fucking touch me.
Okay.
I'm a fucking celebrity. Bro, look at my IMDb. Anyway, I'm kidding. You can touch me. But my point is this. It's okay because, number one, I'm a recovering drug addict myself. So we bond on that level, right? As soon as I walked in the house, right? As soon as I looked, I've never met you before, ever? Never. Right. We already, like, our eyes met, we locked, right? And we were, like, playing already.
Yeah.
It's almost as if we're kindred spirits and that we've met before in a previous lifetime.
Yeah.
And can't you
Oh,
feel
come
that
on,
we
man. Give me
are
half
we
a
best
second
buds or what?
100%. You
to
threw me in an
recover.
armbar. And
Exactly.
then you throat punched Mike.
I throw punch you.
Rendering
I
him
know.
unconscious.
Yeah, and you fell on the ground, and I almost took advantage of your body, did I not?
And
I
that's
remember.
That's what's pulling.
He beat your guys back up and then looked at me and goes, I like your people.
That's what's pulling all this racism out of me, bro.
Yeah.
The fuck out of me as soon as you walked
But
in.
it's not racism.
As soon as he
We-
walked
we're like
in.
children, and we're being free, and we're playing with each other.
This podcast is brought
You need some cough medicine? I can send you some money.
on Cash App, which this podcast is brought to you by. The easy way to send, spend, save, and invest with friends. Cash App helps you connect effortlessly with your finances and with your people, and that's money. But if you have a friend in your circle who does not yet have a cash tag, well, it's high time to get that friend to get a cash tag. Here's why. Get your friend to get a cash tag so they can create their own custom cash card and put their cash tag on it. Tell them they can draw their own face on the card if they want, and if you're like me, you can draw prime doodles on it in your free time. But you know what I did, the research, and cash tag, I love Prime, was actually not available. It's blue. I'm sad and excited at the same time, but feel free to be creative. Get them to get a cash tag so they can finally impress their crush in class. You also can tell them all their friends want them to have a cash tag. If they're a people pleaser type, they can whisper their cash tag to strangers at the local library. Would be weird, but why not? And get that friend to get a cash tag so that they can also start spending, 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 and spending.
Let's go.
And gifting or donating, tipping, splitting, investing, saving by pressing buttons or just to look busy on the #1 finance app in the App Store. And get that friend to get a cash tag so that they can also start spending, saving, investing, splitting, tipping, donating, and gifting, or just pressing buttons to look busy on the #1 finance
Number
app
one. It's like
in
the Jake
App Store.
Paul of cash finance applications.
Or the one loss in my boxing list, which because I'm mowing one. Download the Cash App from the App Store or Google Play Store today to create your own cash tag. New users can use the code IMPULSIVE to get $15. Terms apply. Back to the show.
All right, let's get serious.
No. You're right.
I wanna
You're right.
touch on
You're
that.
right. We're kindred spirits. In fact, you know, I DM'd you so long ago, dude. November 10th, 2020.
Yeah.
Almost 2 years ago.
Was that the pandemic?
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, I didn't do nothing. I don't respond nothing.
I said, what do I got to do on your podcast?
I know.
I said, what do I got to? I said, what do I got to do to get on your podcast? I just wanted to come on yours.
I know.
And then 2 years later, you said, Logan, can you please do my podcast in November? I'll massage your feet.
It takes 2 years for me. No, can I say something?
2 years.
When you have to understand this, all right? It's like if Ben Affleck, is that his name?
Yeah.
Or you know what I mean? Or give me this. Brad Pitt's.
Brad Pitt,
right?
great choice. Great choice.
You like it?
Brad Pitt?
Oh yeah.
Doesn't.
He's great, dude, huh?
From top to bottom.
Really?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie by him?
Him? Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Smith is amazing. Train that he just did was great.
I like it. He's an
Amazing.
overall great guy. I don't know him, but he's a great actor. But my point is that when you first did it, right? I read it and I got intimidated because you are who you are, man.
What the fuck, Bobby?
What?
Why you?
You're strong, man. You're strong. You're funny. You got all the fucking. You have everything.
Cool friends.
So
you have
this.
you have cool friends like this guy. What about him? Dude,
yeah.
he's on the fence. This guy's on the fence.
Wait.
Super on the fence.
Wait. So what changed? Something changed.
Okay, I'll be honest. Can I be honest?
You found out I was a pussy.
No. No.
I know what it is. I know what it is.
No. I'm gonna be completely honest with you, and I've never been You know, I came here with like being fun and all that stuff, and I just want to be completely real with you. Okay. I'm gonna lock eyes with you. I literally, when I remember now reading it and going, oh, I'm gonna get back to him, and I completely forgot because it was during the pandemic. And then what happened the other day was, you know, we need help on my podcast, right? And we were throwing, you know, me and Heat, they were throwing names down that were Heat, right? And you were in the top of the Heat, and I go, I had forgotten that you had DM me, and I go, I don't know the guy. He's not gonna read it. And then when I saw that then it reminded me that you had it, and then I sent the message.
Okay.
So it's like, that's the truth.
All right, you just forgot about me.
Yeah.
All right.
I completely forgot about you, dude.
All right.
But it was also during a very different time. Like, you were at that point, you were a little forgetful.
You know what, dude? How about this? I know you look like you have doughy eyes, and you look sad right now. I'm gonna give you a hug.
Really?
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't think that guy has feelings, bro.
I know.
That guy's a robot.
May I hug?
I'll take your hug.
Why'd you ask them if you could hug him? Yeah,
that was nice, actually.
2 years later.
That was nice.
What a
That was
fucking
nice,
legend.
Bobby.
I don't smell good on my bottom because, you know, here's the thing. I'm single now, and I've been fucking. You want to smell my dick?
one of us in this room will.
Yeah. Smell my dick because I have no cologne here.
What
but I
the
spray
fuck?
the fuck on my dick.
Why?
Maybe Mike, you want to smell?
Why?
I would. No, you are. No, you are.
No question.
I'm not gonna pull it out. I'm gonna just do the underwear.
Question.
It would be him. It would be George.
Yeah, George.
It would.
Yeah. Dude, just smell.
No. You can't spray your dick with cologne.
Why?
Because if you end up getting oral sex, they're gonna taste the cologne. You got to go under to the gooch, and everyone knows that.
He's got an answer.
No, I have an answer to that.
The side
Is that
gooch.
Yeah, right. Like
Side gooch.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
But it can't be too heavy either. All right.
But what you guys don't get is that there's no girl in the horizon, right? So I spray it first.
It's like biblical what you just said.
Well, it is, right? Yeah. Very good.
Like prophecy.
Yeah, prophecy,
It's
right?
like,
There's no girl in the horizon.
There's no girl
right?
on the horizon.
But I spray it just in case. Like if I'm walking down Melrose, right? And then what I would do is this. I would go to the bathroom, I would take tissue, and I would wipe the head and the stem of my penis. It's not a lot.
Is that why you use the word stem?
Yes. Yeah. What?
Like a mushroom.
It's like a little. It's like a mushroom.
Like the beginning of a plant. Like a fledgling.
What cologne? Like what?
Well, that's why I want him to smell.
Or maybe he'll know the smell too.
Don't worry about it, guys. I'm not gonna tell him.
Smell his dick.
Oh shit! His ass is out.
Look at the tattoo.
All the money and you're using fruit.
I feel like you got that in prison.
Yeah, I did.
Dude, I just got the biggest boner.
Oops.
No, smell. You got to smell it. Dude, this is not gay. It's podcasting. It's for entertainment.
It's
And
podcasting.
in improv, you never disagree. You always agree. Because yes and you ruin the fucking moment if you don't do it. So you're gonna fucking smell my dick, and it's not gay. It's material. I have to grab your head. It smells good. It smells good. Just smell it.
He's right. It smells like.
Does it really?
Like
Does
what?
it really?
Like
It smelled like he sprayed it like 2 days ago.
But describe the scent.
Describe.
Okay, so 2 days ago he thought he was gonna get lucky and he didn't. That's what it smelled.
No, but describe the scent. Is it more floral?
By the way.
Yeah.
It's not a stem. Good for you.
Thank you.
You're doing good.
Fuck
Wow.
I love it. That's why I did it.
Wow. When you
That's why I
pulled
did
on it, when you
Yeah,
pulled
yeah.
on it, I go,
Yeah.
good for you.
Remember that dude that talks to Jake before his fights?
Yeah, the dragon guy.
Ye old warrior. I bet he owns land in Scotland.
We have a new sponsor, guys, and it's one that will help you help the earth. Established Titles is a fun and novel way to preserve the natural woodlands of Scotland while helping global reforestation efforts. It is a project based on a historic Scottish custom where landowners are referred to as lairds or lords and ladies in English. Title packs give you at least 1 square foot of dedicated land with a unique plot number on private estate in Eddleston, Scotland, and an official certificate.
Oh,
with a crest.
shit.
We plant a tree with every order and work with local charities, One Tree Planted and Trees for the Future, to support global reforestation.
I didn't know I had no
You can
health.
officially include the title Lord or Lady on your credit card / plane ticket / dating profiles, etc. It makes a great last minute gift like Lord Mike or Lord Logan, or my brother like here on this certificate for Jake Paul. I can't believe that is going to inflate his ego. The first 200 people purchasing a title pack using my link will effectively be next to my plot within a few minutes of walking distance, depending on how many of you want to become a lady. We can build our little impulsive kingdom. Let's go. And this actually makes a great gift. Established Titles is running a massive Black Friday sale right now. Plus, if you use the code impulsive, you get an additional 10% off.
There goes me
Established to get your gifts now and support the channel. Back to the program.
Well, because there is that misconception, or I don't know if it's a misconception in the Asian race, that the tiny penises. And I'd heard
you could be racist. That's the first joke you go to?
No, that's not racist.
Can I argue? May I argue?
Yes, sir.
All right?
Yes, sir.
That's racist. Number one, that's fucking racist. It's a stereotype. Number two,
That's
right?
why I'm asking.
All right, so I'm going to say something to you,
Yeah.
all right? Mike, you piece of shit. You're dog shit, dude. All right? You know what? Dudes like you, tall, muscles, right? You're a bully, dude. You just bullied me, right? Let me tell you something about fucking science, my friend, all right? You think Yao Ming has a small dick?
I don't know. It's just
He doesn't, right? He doesn't have fucking size 16 feet and a fucking 1-inch penis. It's all proportional.
Do you know they...
Fuck you, man. do me, man. Right? Fucking, is he like mentally handicapped?
Yes. Listen.
I was gonna say the R word. That's reserved for you. Yeah. Something. He's definitely R, but you, dude, don't do me, man. Right? So we're
Smelled your dick.
Don't do me, man. That's reserved for you.
Built another layer on top of it. I was reading this article the other day, and they said that since women of the Asian persuasion, like that perspective over there, are smaller and more petite, their vaginas are smaller and more petite, which requires a smaller penis. Which who said yes? We were just talking about this. I'm not making this up
on Science World, or did you look it up on YouTube?
I'm not on OAN right now. I'm not going over to fucking Parlor after this. I'm not a fucking racist, Bobby Lee. You're the one named after a Confederate general, Robert Lee.
And I'm a huge fan of him, too.
Oh, my God.
In terms of Confederate generals, dude, he's my man.
Oh, my God.
Guess what? January 6th.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God.
Your it's probably your birthday, January 6th.
My point is this, okay? It's proportional to the body. So what I'm saying is that if you see Asian women generally, what,
You
5'3",
piece of
5'5",
shit.
They have 5'3", 5'5" vaginas. Okay?
Like
yeah. If you see a supermodel who's Asian and she's 6'5", she's not gonna have a 5'5" vagina.
Sometimes they do, though. Sometimes you get these taller women that have very shorter women vaginas. It's not
What?
Yeah, you've never seen.
Yeah, no, they're called shorties.
No, you've never had a short woman who had a wide gaping.
It's always going to be outliers, Bobby Lee. You know, you mentioned science. There's always outliers in science.
No, but even majority.
Roll with the bends so well, yeah, they do. You can tell, like,
I
yeah.
don't believe it's height based as much as it's width based.
Like
yeah,
the horizontal
they play off each other really well, don't they?
I'm going to teach you something.
Okay.
Right?
I'm a grasshopper.
Exactly. The size.
Well, what episode's this? Like nearly, what is it, 350 or something? They've done quite a few. More than I thought.
God, he's fucking right.
Yeah.
So true.
I'm like running all of them through my mind.
Right.
Forever.
So,
Always. Now we're just going to look at a girl laugh.
But check this out. Say that on a first date. That information, and then they start making their mouth small.
What do you go? How do you like the steak? How do you like the steak?
Yeah.
You like it? How do you like the steak?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But here's my.
Thank you.
That's a God.
Right.
Jesus supplied catch-22 because you want a girl with a big mouth to do crazy big mouth shit, but you don't want a girl to have a big ass vagina. So God introduced a catch-22. How you gonna have the best of both worlds, Bobby Lee from the Confederate Army?
I've never.
You're 0-1 at war.
No.
Lost, dude.
We're coming.
I know.
Yeah, we're coming. Dude.
I see it, dude.
No, but what I'm saying is that I've never gotten a blowjob and had said, "Wow, she has a tight mouth." Who's ever said that? Have you ever said that?
That's because you don't have a massive cock. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if you have a massive dick, you might be like, damn, I hope she's just making her mouth small for conversation here. And she gets
Right.
No, but I haven't said, wow, she's got a small mouth, but like, there's a technique that comes with wrapping and tightening the lips.
What do you mean? You mean her mouth lips?
Mouth lips.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, there's suction.
Yeah, suction.
Right? There's, yeah, you can bite a little bit.
Well,
not too hard.
I prefer that
slippery
just
slope.
yeah.
Slippery slope.
Yeah, yeah. You could stick it in and do a little dick work, like tongue work on the, you know, so stick it.
This is not a leading question.
Yeah, go ahead.
So you're not gay?
No.
That's that might be racist.
No, it's like why?
No, because you said
I don't know.
it.
I just feel like everything.
Asian.
Racist.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like that's where we were.
No,
that's
you said it, and its sexuality is incredibly fluid. But I'm just the way you're describing dick sucking is so particular. You know, I in my
I don't
mind.
love how you look at me. That happens.
I love you.
I love you too.
I want to
go. No. I want to. Can I address one question at a time? Okay. I'm gonna say something. Have I sucked penis? Ask me that question.
That's what I should have said.
Yeah,
that's what I.
So start over.
Okay. Bobby Lee, have you ever sucked a dick?
Yes. No, let that sit.
Let that sit.
No, not really. Okay, good. How about you?
I hang out with these guys.
I know.
Hold on. He's Christian. You're a little.
I know, but does that
I'm
make
not
you feel uncomfortable?
Whoa, that.
How does that
that's
feel?
Fucked up.
Put your hand back on his leg, Bobby.
Yeah. Does that make you feel uncomfortable?
Oh, it's so close.
Wait. So
no,
Bobby,
Lee,
No,
stop.
too much.
Bobby.
Stop.
So it's generally understood.
Sorry. I don't know where your boundaries are. I apologize.
Yo, your
All right,
team, your PR team's shitting their pants.
They love it.
Bro. They're all
His
so
PR
excited.
team has a mohawk.
They love it and
bro.
they get it.
I think they're okay.
He does have a mohawk.
That guy looked like he got fired from Apple, bro. Like he was at the Genius Bar, but they're like, "You're not a genius. You need to go."
Oh, he actually looks like he might be Bobby Lee.
Wait, Bobby, I want to ask about this.
Yeah, go ahead.
Because I have a
So
follow.
have you sucked a dick?
Not yet.
On Twitter, that's
But would you consider it?
He said not yet.
It'd be tough. I think my girl would consider it cheating.
I know, but if you were single, in what circumstance would you suck a penis?
I'm so glad you asked this because I have an answer.
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I love it.
dude.
I love it. You don't
I am
have to go.
so happy.
I love it.
To see
I love
back
it.
up.
I love
It's
it.
been
I
so
love it.
long.
I love it.
bro.
I love it.
It's been
Well, you him.
so long.
Who sucked Mike?
Not about who.
It's not about who.
Why'd you shake hands?
Because we have.
Yeah. Wow.
We
I'm
have
getting
a
down
theory.
to something.
We have a theory.
Yeah.
Have you heard of Dick Ransom Guy?
Dick Ransom guy.
Ransom Guy.
No, I've never heard of that. Tell me.
He's a guy who goes around and steals people, and then he finds their friends. Best friends.
Yeah.
Like let's say he kidnapped Mike, for example.
Right.
And he said, Logan, I'm gonna blow your friend's fucking brains out
right now,
unless you suck my dick.
Yeah.
Unless you blow me, you should.
Okay.
That's
the only circumstance.
That's my boy. I'm sucking a fat cock.
Right. Anyone in this room. Like if it was any of these guys in the room, you would suck everyone's penis. If it was
No.
this little guy right here, would you do him?
He'd have to.
I would do it.
Puerto Rican
Well,
guy?
he's my videographer. And
Yeah.
I would do it. That's my little boy.
What about little
In a
Moran?
heartbeat, balls down the throat.
All
for
right.
Georgie.
Mikey Mike.
100%.
100%.
100%.
Me.
I wouldn't do it.
I
You
know.
just blew his brains out, dude.
Why? I would come so quick.
No.
He has cologne, dude.
Oh, he doesn't.
Yeah, it's cologne.
I'm not
grade A
sucking your
cologne,
dick.
dude.
I'm not sucking your dick. I'm sucking Dick Ransom Guy's dick.
I know, but if I was Dick Ransom guy,
Oh, your dick.
that's what I'm saying.
Whoa.
In this situation,
Whoa.
if any of us was Dick Ransom guy, I had Mike. I had a fucking AK-47 to his
In
head.
your hand. In that.
In one hand.
With one
In
hand.
one hand, dude. That's how strong I am. Is that a big gun? AK-47.
Yeah.
How'd you look at me when you asked that? You're racist.
I don't know.
You
Have you ever held one? Have you ever held one? Yeah.
No. No. It's a big gun, and if you have it with one hand.
Why'd you look at me when you asked that?
Imagine a rifle in one hand. Just like
One hand, right?
Wait.
And I go, yeah, go
okay,
ahead.
I just want to get back to this
Yeah.
because I find this interesting. You know, like I said, sexuality is fluid. And you came on this podcast, you said I'm not gay, but that you have sucked a dick.
Yeah. You know, can I just say something? That I mean, I do internal thinking and I discuss things with myself. Am I bisexual? And I would say my first gut instinct would say no, you're not, because all my penis sucking was done when I was a kid, like middle school, time period. Yeah, go ahead. This is interesting. This is great. I love it.
I don't know about you.
Well, was the penis you were sucking someone that was your age?
Yes.
You were experimenting.
Experimenting, yes.
Did you have an urge to do
Jesus.
the dick sucking when
Nearly
you were
fell
older?
off.
No.
Does the
I you know what? It all makes sense to me.
Thank you.
Yeah, it all makes sense.
Well, in his defense, some girls hate sucking dick too. Like they don't like, or anybody who likes sucking dick.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, well, that's nothing. That's a
just
that's
saying
a
something.
piece of information.
No, I think
that doesn't mean that's a piece of fucking information.
Whoa, hold
that
on.
You shouldn't have fucking said
First of all,
you ruined the flow of everything, dude.
You really did, George.
You're fully around when you're talking.
Okay, go ahead,
And
George.
second of all, no, there's gay guys like, I don't like sucking dick. It's not a gay thing. Some people just don't like sucking dick. Now turn around and know the wisdom I give you.
Whoa.
I see what you're saying. I'm on the same page now.
All right.
Thank you for clarifying.
So now, am I gay then? With that information.
I don't know you
Yeah.
well enough, but I would say from the information I've heard this podcast, you don't sound gay to me.
Okay, good.
But also,
I mean, I wouldn't mind. Even if I was, listen. Even if I was, I wouldn't be in the closet.
Well, we
and I
mentally
wouldn't be
noted
freaking
that,
out
yeah.
about that.
I'm just here to help you
Okay.
discover more about
Who
yourself.
the fuck are you?
Yeah.
I'm Jake Paul's brother.
That's right.
Bobby, can I ask you a question?
Yeah, go ahead.
If you, it's like a Friday night, right?
All right, I'm
You're
gonna go
going out to
down
catch
across
with the
there.
homies, right? Your dick is all covered with Tom Ford cologne. You sprayed that baby.
Ah,
right?
fuck it.
You're
I'll just go
going.
this way.
You eat some,
Go ahead. Go there.
some fucking.
Sushi.
You have the cheeseburger. You have the fucking
That's not
cheeseburger
what-
with pizza.
That's not what you
I
wanted
was
to say.
not gonna
I-
say
I-
fried
that's not
rice.
what you wanted to
I
say.
wasn't gonna fucking.
He was gonna say.
You have the cheeseburger,
Okay.
right?
Wait.
With side-
What race? What nationality am I? I'm gonna ask. No, don't. I think you know. You go ahead. And if you answer wrongly, we're done. Because I'm telling you right now, you should do some research. Because I'm a guest. So, what nationality am I? I'm American, but like, where are my parents from?
My guess, based on overall skeletal structure and skin tone,
Yeah.
hair,
Yeah.
style of dress,
Yeah.
culture,
Uh-huh.
would be Korea.
We're friends forever now.
Amazing.
We're friends forever now.
Listen, I play a dum dum on the show, but I study my culture.
So you knew beforehand.
I did not.
And that was
made a
based on
full-on
what you saw.
Yes.
You know what?
Wow.
We play on a different plane. That's good.
That's
Right.
great.
So let's go back to
What I was saying.
I had no.
Oh, you're back to the gun.
Yeah, I have the
Okay.
AK-47.
Somehow.
Yeah. Somehow, right? I have the AK-47. Yeah, I pointed it at Mike's head.
Yeah.
I go, fucking Logan. Yeah? I'm gonna blow this fucking motherfucker's fucking brain down. Brain down? Is that what?
Yeah, you can blow
yeah.
his
I'm gonna
brain
brain down him. You know what I mean? Big time, bigly. I'm gonna say what Donald Trump said.
Oh, yeah,
You know what I mean? Bigly. You know what I mean?
China.
If you don't suck my dick, would you do it?
I'm sucking your dick.
Yeah.
I'm sucking your dick.
Let me ask you this, Mike. How about you?
First of all, what's my name?
Mike. No, that's Mike.
Nice.
George.
Wow. Let's go. One of us is gonna stump
By the way,
somebody
I
on
just
this
want
show.
you to know
today.
Someone's getting stumped.
Somebody's getting stumped.
Before you got here, I looked up your ethnicity out of respect for you.
No, you just did the Google.
I can't do it.
I know. I saw my peripheral. So what would you do, George?
If what?
Do you listen? I have Mike. AK-47.
Do you listen?
Suck my dick, or he dies.
Mike?
Yeah.
See you, Mike.
Me.
Logan? Later, Logan. And then
I'm gonna
before they die, I go,
write
remember
it
all
down
those
bigly.
jokes?
Hey.
Remember
Hey,
all those
wait.
Middle Eastern jokes?
Wait. Your girlfriend.
My girlfriend? Oh, he has my girlfriend?
Yeah.
Bro, that would be the best blowjob you ever had. Like, you will literally kidnap my girlfriend once a week.
Wait. You have a girlfriend?
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Unfucking
Unbelievable.
believable. Really?
What's up, bro?
Congratulations, man. I love it.
Can I
telling
finish
you,
my
touch
question?
Why do you raise your hand?
Because I was taught to in the American schooling system.
Why do you say American? I went through the same schooling system.
Bobby, I was just adding a description.
No, you're not.
Okay.
You wouldn't. If I was Sebastian Maniscalco, who you just had, right?
Do you want to know what I asked Sebastian Maniscalco?
You would have never said.
You would have
never said American school.
What? I asked him, does your father know where Jimmy Hoffa's buried? Because bro, I played into that fucking mobster motherfucker Sebastian Maniscalco. I know him and his family are fucking connected through the trash management business. I fucking know it. I'm telling you, you might not think so.
No.
You see The Sopranos? Satriale's
I
Deli?
know the family.
You think you know the family. Okay. Bob, you think you know the family. That father, that AK-47 you're talking about, he's got 100 of those in a trash can in Trenton, New Jersey right now. I'm not playing, I'm positive, bro.
Okay.
And he knows where Hoffa's buried.
Okay.
Let me finish my question.
Okay, go ahead.
You're going out on a Friday night, right, with your boys, and you go to catch who?
you.
Those
I
guys.
know what?
Those guys.
Oh, those guys.
I would never go out with that.
He was actually shocked that he came.
I didn't even here, right?
I don't know. You're going out with fucking Chelsea Handler. I don't fucking know.
All right, let me. Can I create my posse?
Yeah.
May I create my posse?
Can I create my
So I'm out
posse?
with Dominic Monaghan. You know who that is? You don't know Dominic Monaghan?
No, from Lost.
No, he was a hobbit.
From Lost.
He was married.
Dominic Monaghan.
Yeah.
Are you his boy? Or is
Yeah, no, he's my friend.
Just a giraffe.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, from Lost. Which, like you said.
We're not big
That's what he
listeners.
just said.
Like you just said.
That's what he just said.
We don't listen.
You don't listen.
I love this guy. Spoiler. Whatever. It's years ago.
He does podcasts. You should have him on.
He died and lost.
That's right. You were happy?
That sucked.
What does that,
That was
like
the worst
what does
thing
that
ever.
mean?
No, it got me, bro.
Yeah,
That guy was the shit,
That guy's
and
the
and he drowned.
He drowned, yeah.
All right, okay.
I'm out with Dom, right? I'm out with Eric Stonestreet from Modern Family, right? He's the fat gay guy in it, right?
Good
You know
choice.
him?
Good choice.
Yeah, it's a very good choice. I'm out with Andrew Santino, my podcast.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes.
Now I know the fucking group.
Yep.
Continue your analogy.
Hell yeah.
You get to catch. Everybody else gets obviously the food that is offered there, but you for some reason opt for a cheeseburger and pizza. I don't know why. We don't have to talk about that. Drinks start coming out. You're not having it. You're drinking a.
What am I drinking? Sake?
Everybody else.
Yeah.
Everybody else is drinking
a milk tea boba.
Everybody else is drinking boba tea.
Yeah.
You're having a Coke.
A Diet Coke.
Having
A Diet Coke. Thank you.
Okay.
All right.
Where is this going?
Yeah.
And
I think this is just his way of like wanting to be racist, but doing it in a.
Nah, it's not.
Yeah. And I really like it. So continue.
I'll make it quick. I would have been there faster if we didn't stop every time. But
No. I need to know the background.
I love it.
No, I like the specifics.
You're like
I'm
me.
out with my friends. We're at a bar.
Not a bar.
Catch. A catch. What's a catch?
Yeah, Catch LA. It's a restaurant.
It is? I didn't know.
Yeah.
Do they serve boba there?
No.
All right. So what do they serve there?
It's seafood, baby.
Seafood. I'm having a seafood platter.
You're having Chilean sea bass.
Yeah, it works.
I love Chilean sea bass. I have a
he's
Diet
like
Coke.
me. He's like me.
I get it.
can
I
play
get it.
this
Right.
20 minutes.
I get it.
Right. This better be good because we're going a long way.
That's all
No, I
I'm saying.
can-
We're
I'll
deep.
long way to get there.
We're deep.
All right.
The night starts turning up. Your boys start acting crazy, playing.
In what way?
You know, Santino starts grab assing on a couple of the other guys. It's firing up. Things are heating up. Now, walking by, you see a group of two fine things, bro. Like, you know, thick Latinas, for example, right? You're just like, they walk by. Actually, you don't have a reaction yet.
That's your thing. Wait,
It's not.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, so in this scenario, because I don't like that type.
Two rail thin, coked out models from fucking Greenwich,
Flat
Connecticut.
asses.
No
Yeah,
ass.
flat
no,
ass.
not even. No ass.
Bony, flat
They're
asses.
Horizontal line, vertical
Right,
line.
right.
Walk by
They're-
two dimensions.
they're planks.
Scoliosis. They're always doing that.
Yeah, exactly.
I love that.
They walk past.
I love that.
But closely behind them, two businessmen walk by, dressed in suits, looking studly, cologne dicks, all that shit, bro. Right?
May I?
Absolutely. You can as many times as you want.
Don't ever go in my shop. So let me ask you this, okay?
Yeah.
Are they white?
Yeah.
The businessmen.
Yeah, they're white.
And they have real good suits on.
Really good suits.
I don't fuck with it.
They're large African American men, and they're wearing clothing bought from the Goodwill suits, like knit suits from Goodwill.
I can go
They're like hobos, dude.
I can go there.
Okay, they walk past, but
All right.
very good looking, right?
How do I know that they're together?
They're not. They're just walking together because they had a meeting, dude. They sell real estate, so they had a meeting right before they went.
With these bony supermodels?
No, they're just in front of them. They're 5 feet in front of them. They're walking also.
They don't know each other.
They have no idea who each other are.
Yo, can you please get?
No. I like it. I need it this way.
I only do what he says.
Yeah.
Okay.
So let's get
He's
there.
the guest.
All right.
Girls had just done a couple grams of
If
coke.
these two black guys have nothing to do with the fucking scenario, though, I'm gonna be very angry.
Oh, they do.
I would be very angry.
You're sitting there, and you scope both groups walk by, right? Yeah. In this fluid, 12-year-old dick-sucking state that you are existing, right? But right now.
What?
Which one of those two groups gets your blood flowing more? Like, which one of those are you
I'm not gay, so the fucking women, dude.
Yep.
He did drugs. I'm sorry.
Then wait, that's what you. You could go. What do you like better, 2 white girls or 2 black
Could
girls?
have said that, but you wanted every fucking intimate detail. You wanted to know their birth dates, their birth cities. You wanted to see their motherfucking passports,
Yeah.
Bobby Lee.
That's the. Oh my god.
All right.
It was a long-winded way
Oh
to
yeah,
be asking
the
you.
women, because I'm not gay, dude. What the fuck, bro?
Last time I ever fucking talked to you about a fun,
She's
intriguing
dude,
analogy.
she's beautiful. But you know what? Can I just? Is that your girlfriend? You know, it's so weird. Without fame, you wouldn't get that. Anyway, if you work at, you do right? If you worked at a falafel place, there's no way.
Why a falafel? You know what? We're actually going to a Korean barbecue after this. I was going to invite you.
Yeah, you would never get it.
No, that's racist. You should know.
No, I only do Chosun. I'll go to parks, really good ones. Anyway, let's move on.
Wait, is the
I did have a question.
Go ahead.
I'm not gonna do you, but I will you.
Am I being mean today?
Dude, we love me.
No, because I just got here.
We love.
I feel like I'm being aggressive and mean. What about? I want to ask my guys. Am I being too aggressive? Am I
You're good. He goes double thumbs.
I have to check myself because I've wanted to say some crazy ass shit.
You should.
And I've been editing.
No, you should.
No.
I've been editing.
Fucking guy. Anyway, let's go on. Go ahead. What was you gonna say?
I could go so many directions with you, but I'm just curious, like what kind of women you are into.
You know, I'm really right now into because I've dated Asians, you know, and I've dated Mexicans. The last one was I was with Kalila for 10 years. She was half Asian.
Yeah.
The one before that was a Mexican. So I kind of rotate. So right now I'm doing the white thing.
Nice.
I like
How's it been? How's it been so far?
It's pretty good. I like counting the freckles on their bodies.
Okay.
They love it. They have rough.
They love it.
Skin. They all do. You know what I mean? Even when they put moisturizer, it's like sandpaper. I love it.
Wait, Clint Eastwood in the Mule? Like what?
Yeah,
what
yeah.
era?
Mule. Not fistful of dollars. Yeah. Not the good, the bad, and the ugly.
Right.
Wait. Hold on. I gotta stand up. I gotta stand up for them. I don't think that's true.
Okay, I'm gonna say something right now. Can I take this off?
Yeah, of course.
I can tell already. Your skin looks smooth as fuck.
Can I take this off?
Yeah, of course.
Let's do a contest.
Oh fuck.
Okay. I want to do a contest, and I want Mike and George to be the judge.
Hold on. What part of the body are we rubbing?
I don't give a fuck. What part?
It can't be hands because I have rough hands.
Arms.
Back. Will you do back?
Back?
You do back?
Oh, that's so much.
That's so work.
Hold on.
Work.
I have a soft ass back.
You know what, dude?
It's the only.
With this challenge, I will do back, and I've never tested my back.
Yeah.
I will do back with this challenge.
Yo, I could win this.
All right. So, let's do it in a way where they have to close their eyes. Yeah. Right, like a blindfold test.
And shuffle us?
Yeah, they're gonna have to shuffle.
So,
yeah.
That's not gonna work.
It's gonna work. Just wait. Just let it build.
I don't think it's gonna work.
All right. So do you have a blindfold for him?
Give me my neck brace.
Yeah, give him a neck brace.
Bro.
We'll use the neck brace.
Your license is hilarious.
This is gonna work.
You may have to take off your
You
headphones.
take the headphones off. You don't need to hear it.
George, no, because he's gonna have to move, right?
What?
He's gonna have to. How do you plan on the back?
I don't know.
Oh, we're gonna move around.
One hand and hold it with one. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I see.
So
Dude, Bobby, if you put your dick in my hand, bro, I swear. Don't do it. Dude, Bobby, I swear to God, I've never touched your dick in my life.
So we're gonna see who has the softer back. Who has the softer back?
No, are you?
dude, we're putting
Bro, I used to withdraw from crack. We'll do that. We'll do that. What if we just do like a visual test?
Oh yeah. Why don't you do a visual test? We'll do a visual test. And just be honest.
Hey, did you just touch your first dick?
No, I don't. No. I feel like
Bobby, Mike's done touching needles, if you don't mind.
Oh my God!
By the way, here's your license, and it's so cute. Look how cute you. When you was.
Why do you have his wallet? What the fuck?
Okay, let's go. All right, so do mine first.
Wait.
bro, I can tell already. This, bro, it's motherfucking silk, bro. It is silk, bro.
You do logo.
But I need you to do upper.
Yeah.
Well,
you pick the right body part because your back is really smooth. I would like. It's ridiculous, bro. It's like a baby's ass, dude.
Okay. Alright, that's not
Close, but he wins by a time.
Yeah. God.
That whole experiment was pointless.
I just don't even. I don't even
What a stupid fucking experiment.
Yo, can I ask?
There we go. Bobby Lee has a
Dude.
softer back than me.
Dude,
Now what?
can I deliver 1 iota of fucking?
Can you help me with this fucking thing, man? Why is this happening?
Dude, can we deliver 1 iota of value and then we'll go back to the grab?
Stop saying iota like
No,
you know
shut your
shit.
fucking
You
mouth.
don't know anything.
You just lost another fucking matchup, dude. This one's just a back scratching contest. You lost. You always lose.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Do you think we've been talking about some wild topics today, dude?
We are-
We've been
we
fucking
just-
racism towards it. We're grabbing each other's cocks. Here's my question: Do we live? How soft is this society we currently live in, and where's the line drawn, bro? People are gonna be sad. People watching this episode, bro. Huffington Post is gonna run an article about this episode and be like, Logan Paul reverts to his old ways.
They are gonna say that.
Do you know what I'm saying?
What's your old way?
Fuck's sake.
Just, kind of insensitivity.
No, I don't. No.
I can promise you there's gonna be.
I can promise you this, that I want to say something, and I want to watch my words, but to me it's like no one in this room has been insulted. We're having fun. We live in a day and age where there's millions of podcasts people can listen to, so they can pick and choose. And as a comedian, and I've been in this business since 1995, everything we've done right now makes me laugh. If I watch this as a voyeur or a listener, I'd be like, oh, that was really funny and crazy and weird. And if you're offended by it, you can listen to Morning Joe or some political one, or you know what I mean, or This American Life, or whatever fancy, what you want, you know what I mean. But there's nothing here that made me go, oh, this is weird.
I appreciate you saying that.
Yeah.
I appreciate you saying that.
In fact, can I say another compliment? Although you're not a stand-up comedian, because that's who I usually do podcasts with, all three of you, even you, man, right? Have a playfulness like
Even
a
you.
professional comedian. I trust your instincts, and I've been having a blast.
Oh, frick yeah.
Right, and I respect you.
Thank you.
Dude, I feel like this is about to take.
No, it's not. It's not. No, because I want to be real. You know what I mean?
Jules calls himself a comedian. Even you.
Go ahead.
I appreciate that you can be real. I sometimes have a hard time.
That's awesome.
Comedians who are only just living the joke land, and I think it's important to be able to go back and forth. And you can tell that you're seasoned as fuck. Not only your comedic experience and your.
I'm not seasoned. I don't care.
But you're just great. You're good.
No, I'm just being myself. Even before I came up here, they were like, "What are you gonna do?" I go, "I don't know. I'm a little nervous because I've never done that before." But I just know that instinctually, if things went awry and it wasn't working, then I'm just being myself and I did the best I can. You know what I mean? So it's like I'm just trying to have fun and I'm playing with other guys that do the same thing that I do. So it's like I wouldn't think too much about it.
Look,
Yeah,
without thinking too much about it,
Go ahead.
let me ask you.
Go ahead.
And not to get too serious, but is your comedy, is this jovial nature that you exude coming from a place of trauma?
Yes.
Fuck. See, that's where, for me, I don't want to poke a bear inside of you that actually hurts you.
I'll tell you why it's okay, because if I was somebody that wasn't treating my trauma and I didn't have weekly therapy with my trauma therapist and doing EMDR, I sometimes go away out of town to Phoenix and I do a 7-day psychotherapy, week, and I do it, done it a couple times. I've been very mindful about, getting healthy and trying to improve myself. So no, none of this stuff is hitting anywhere remotely close to anything that's gonna trigger me or anything.
I was gonna ask how much of this has to do with the fact that we are 4 signed on willing participants to this conversation. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, there's no victim because
roll.
We're having a go.
Bro.
When I used to do this show called Opie and Anthony, and the first time I did it years ago, it was with Jim Norton, Greg Giraldo, Patrice O'Neill, all the heavyweights in New York. And I would walk into the room and they would go na 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 na, and we would laugh. I would make fun of them, how fat Patrice is, back and forth. It's a language that I understand. It's the way I bond with people. I kind of equate it to back in the day, hundreds of years ago, if you went to a city that had a dock You know what I mean? Like, you know, a Seattle, and there are different people from different lands. Maybe people had different languages. The one way that people would be able to bond is make fun of each other, tease. You know what I mean? And you know, as long as the intent was out of love, I think it's okay. If you're teasing me and call me Kim Jong-un and then you have a fucking rope and you were gonna hang me, right? Then the intention is weird and that's wrong.
Or like a bigger missile.
But yeah, because I know that I'm better than you.
Right.
I mean, not better. No, but what I know is I know who I am. I know I love myself. I know that I'm funny. I know that I belong in the comedy business. I've done too many things in my life, and I've just gained too much confidence to like let that stuff affect me.
Such a big point.
Have you always been like that?
No.
Like when you were on Mad TV, a lot of the sketches were playing on you being Asian. And
Yeah, but you know, let me say something. It's like, did Deborah Wilson play Whitney Houston? Yes. Did Aries play Bobby Brown? Yes. You know what I mean? You're gonna play. I'm not. You know, but then one year I played John McCain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I played John McCain, so it's like, you know, it's a sketch show. They're gonna cast me as Connie Chung and some other Asian parts and stuff. They're gonna cast me as Japanese businessman #1. I'm okay with it because that's what I signed up for. That's what the show is.
It's funny because this activity, this play, this charade that we've had on the podcast today,
Yeah.
is a microcosm for a brewing conversation that's kind of existing within society today.
Yes.
And you have these, you know, different groups of people that are saying things that are outside of what is socially acceptable for different reasons, right? And so I wanted to use this as a format to pick your brain on where you think people are going awry and going wrong with it, and where you think people are doing it okay. Is there Kanye West?
Wow. Yeah, wow, that's fucking right to the fuck. All right,
Whoa.
so I'm not a psychiatrist. I don't know any of Kanye West's mental stability and what he has in terms of, like, you know, if he has bipolar. I don't know any of that information. To me, it seems like he needs to be on some sort of medication. To me, some of his behavior is based on mania and being manic.
Yep.
Right? And so I attribute that to more of a, you know, I could be wrong, you know what I mean? I don't know, you know what I mean? But
Well, he's talked about it in his music. He's mentioned it multiple times in his lyrics.
yeah.
When I'm off my Lexapro, he's talked about his bipolar nature in a lot of his songs, and obviously the people that are supporting him in his current trajectory will say that was all just a show and it's not real, but it
Yeah.
is real. And everybody who knows someone with mental illness knows that Kanye is having an episode right
Yeah,
now. It's the most obvious situation.
To me, as a layman and watching, it seems as though there's something going on. But is it okay what he's doing? No.
yes, that's the only thing, because like while you know, we all know, I think it's pretty apparent he suffers from some sort of mental illness. It just doesn't give him a pass for the current shit he's saying. You know, like what is the line, like?
Well, that's what I guess the line, it comes down to, we're making very like funny niche references to things and then moving on. When you go on a targeted rampage towards an ethnic or religious group for a significant amount of time and make bold claims that then lead to other groups starting to activate towards a place of violence towards that group, you've crossed the line.
Yes.
There's no fucking question. There's no, oh, I'm curious if you've gone too far. Like when an entire group of people starts to feel the heat because of the words of one person,
Yeah.
you've got a problem.
It's like, you know, there's some people that have mental illness that will become a school shooter or will kill people. And then there's many people with that same mental illness that don't do that stuff, right? So it's like, I don't know. You know?
I just think he's crazy.
I think so too, and it's sad to watch. I think that if he wasn't, you know what I mean, so talented and who he was as a person, it's about, I feel like there's not enough people that's gonna check him because he's the king, right?
It's got to be his social. It's got to be.
Yeah, he's probably surrounded himself with yes men and people that are afraid of him, right? I'm sure his wife Kim at the time maybe was one of the places where he could get checked, but that's no longer there, you know. So I don't know about his personal life, you know, but yeah, it's sad to see, you know. But I want to go back to why I think podcasts are flourishing is because I think network shows and movies and Hollywood has gone way too woke. And now, you know, my podcast and other podcasts like it are thriving because we fill in a gap, right? And it's like, I just feel like as long as it's full of love and your intentions are good. It's like when people roast each other at like a roast battle. They say the most fucked up thing, but it's a way of connecting. You know what I mean? And it's healthy, I think, in many ways.
We on this podcast have a little bit of different set of rules. That was beautiful.
I love you, man.
I love you too. When you're done, I would love to chime in on that.
I was just gonna say like we have a different set of rules in this podcast, and clips can be
Screw that guy.
Out of context, and then we'll have to refute those clips that are taken in context, and your disclaimer about how we're all feeling. And
I better crash anyway, bro. Anyway, that was fun. I'll have to continue on this castle tomorrow. See, now my, like, oh, I don't know why. That's because I'm not clicked on the game. Yeah, but, yeah, fucking fun. Continue on to Moz. GG, bro. Well, take it easy. I'll chat to you to Mozza anyway, bro.